Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm still recovering.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas did not stay in Vegas.
No, it did not. And I think that's the problem. I think, OC, just between you and me, I think
no one's watching. No one is watching.
No one's watching. I think streaming in Las Vegas should literally be illegal because that place is not normal. That place is not normal, OC. It brings out the worst in people. Gotta tell you.
And by people, you mean you.
In me, yeah, right. I am the people. I am the people. I'm the face of the community. It brings out the worst in face of the community.
Ironically, the casinos there that are notorious for electronic surveillance and no clocks and no windows, and they don't want you using electronic devices. They certainly don't want you taking photographs, let alone live streaming within the casino. Never really bothered you a single time, did they?
One time. I was bothered one time at the worst time possible. It was when I lost the pony.
That's right.
When I lost the pony,
right.
Three things happened.
They caused you almost to lose the pony because you got 2 drinks at the same time, and someone bothered you about the live streaming, and then something happened.
So I'm thinking I have to go shut it down, and I can't shut it down because I'm holding 2 drinks, and at the same time I lost the pony, so I have to go and get the pony. It was absolutely mental. It was mental, man. I was under so much stress that the whole time it was just, I don't know. It's just I hate the place. I'm never going back again for that many
Never
days.
Again. Until October 28th, when we will be back in.
Right. Guys, save
hate the place. Never going back. Yeah. But if you want to join us in Las Vegas,
right? If you want everything to go wrong with your life, go to Las Vegas in October. Okay, that's the time to be there. October 28th. October 28th. Hopefully, because it's going to be only 3 days, actually 2 days, because we're leaving on the 30th. We're out of there. I'm never going for that many days, unless it's to stay off the strip. I think it might be
no Halloween in Vegas.
No. A huge shout out here to 49ers Fine for becoming a member. Thank you, 49ers Fine. He's already a huge supporter of the channel. And I really appreciate everything he does for me. Hey, we got Mike Snake joining us.
Rabbits and every farm animal you can think of.
No, again.
I had a little side business going, selling
Mike, the super chat was red. Read it again, Mike.
He's trying to fix his computer there in the background. We'll just mute him and Mike.
He's on. The problem is he's on a delay, right? So he can't really hear us in real time. He's being delayed. So when we try to communicate with him, it doesn't go so. Yeah, we can see you. Hey, Mike.
Mike,
how you doing?
Hey,
Mike, can you wave back? No, he can't hear.
No, he can't hear us.
Problem
He's
with
still
the
trying
audio.
to fix his audio. He's still trying to fix his audio.
Hopefully that'll get fixed before the end of the show.
Yeah.
Mike K, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Supports you 100%.
110.
Which is 110. Damn.
Okay.
Nobody ever supported me 110%.
Never.
This is pretty cool. Upvoted. Thank you, Matt H. Thank you for reminding.
Why would you upvote already? You don't know if you like or hate the show. This could be terrible content. This could be terrible.
Yeah, you're right.
You never know. Save your upvote for at least 5 minutes in.
Look, I gotta tell you, I am completely unprepared for anything. I just spoke with the roommate. She's flying in tomorrow. Her plane is landing at 11 or something o'clock. I will be picking her up from the JFK airport. So I'm gonna be live streaming. I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna get her the flowers. We're gonna bring back the roommate. Roommate, come back.
I know you told me that you basically spent the entire day cleaning.
Yes.
In fear of the roommate. maybe.
I am absolutely, I am petrified of the roommate, because the roommate is the only thing that I got that's actually right in my life. It's the roommate. Without the roommate, I am completely fuctus fucti, as they say from the Latin. Mike K says that Red Shovel is God tier. I don't like that phrase, that God tier. We're gonna take that back.
That phrase doesn't exist.
Yes, gonna you know, yeah, we're gonna reclaim the phrase. Bert Dundee, welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for being members. Let's talk cars and pillows.
Haven't talked cars, pillows, and tacos in forever, and I think that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Actually, bringing back
we'll bring back the pillows.
Pillowgate would be preferable here. DC and LV, if we ever hear another fucking word about the damn pony. By the way, I have a special video. A fan made a video about the pony. I'm gonna be dropping it later tonight, maybe after this live stream. Maybe Timmy probably plan next time. That's the thing. I don't have the time to plan or prepare anything. If you see something prepared, then there's got to be something wrong that's gone in my life. Because we had a member super chat from Mike K. Member for 6 months. Support Timmy and become a member. Number 1 live streamer in the business. Mike K. Thank you so much
for
the kind words. It's very cheap. It's $4. You get your money's worth. I think I try to always give you guys value and time. And if I can bring up my member numbers, if I could double the numbers, so if I could double the numbers that I have right now, then I don't think I would ever worry. I ever worry, because I would know that I always can afford ramen. Because sometimes it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Nate, you'll get so much value for that $4 a month that you'll be watching at all hours of the night. Your work will suffer. Your marriage will probably suffer. I mean, you will literally become committed to this show. That's how good the entertainment is. So
it's actually the entertainment value. It's Red Shovel hasn't watched Netflix since he joined my my membership program.
You can save money on all your streaming services. You won't get sucked into any Netflix binge watching as long as you subscribe to the show.
I sent Paul wrong. I sent him wrong link. Oh shit. Paste. I'm sorry. I sent the wrong link. How did I send the wrong link? Damn it. Paul, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Use the link in the chat. I was running for I was at my
look, man. There's these ornate chickens that have these feathers that just come out.
My phone is not working. Man. Paul, please use the link in the chat. I sent him the wrong one. Fuck.
Well, that was
I was catching a bus. I was catching a bus while running because I had to go and visit my grandfather. His phone was not working, so I had to go to his nursing home and fix the phone. And and look at this, my phone, it's not connecting for some reason. Shit. 1 second. I think I could do it differently. I fucked it up. Oh, here we go. Damn it. Paul.
How you doing? No wonder
hey, man, I'm so sorry. I sent you the wrong link.
I'm sitting here thinking, why can't I see any of the comments? And I had to go, but I mean.
Damn, I'm so sorry. Hey, should we bring Cameron with us here? Just do it. Maybe he's got some questions. Cam, is that Cam?
Yep, I'm right here.
Cool. Just behave, okay? Because I'm gonna kick you off the stream if you don't behave. Okay, cool. Okay, Cam, Paul. Again, I'm so sorry. When I sent you the link,
problem.
Yeah, because I got like 4 different StreamYards, and I was like in a rush running to catch a bus. I dropped the AirPod almost into the gutter, and yeah, I sent you the wrong one. Sorry.
No.
Well, we're here. We're here. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, OC.
Good evening. I wish I would have been there, Paul. Congratulations on your triumphant visit to Las Vegas and your safe return home.
Well, it was all good. I mean, I'm here tonight to clear up any questions that anyone has got for us regarding Tim and Las Vegas, and so anyone that wants to ask me anything, feel free. Tim, you can spit it all out. Let's get it out in the let's get everything out in the open.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, I'm very bored of reading comments on my channel that are either inaccurate or untrue or just plain stupid. So I thought, let's get it out and let's get it sorted, and then we can all move on.
Yeah, I mean, if people have some questions, they're free to put them in the chat. I mean, personally, I think I've already kind of explained what was going on. I haven't been able to watch the live stream because I saw you guys were doing a live stream, and I was just jumping on the plane, and since then I was just so busy that I I usually I don't have the time to even read the chat. So I mean, I don't know. You tell me. What are the people saying, and I'll try to address it. Like if you have anything, like number one thing, and that bothers you, let me know what it is. I'm going to try to clear it up. What do you think?
Is my audio all right? People are saying
you sound great.
You sound great. Really good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I suppose first of all, I mean, there's a few comments coming in. Let's have a wait and look at some of the comments. Paul sounds pissed. I'd have a job. I don't drink.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Look. So really, I mean, like the bottom line is, Tim, is that obviously all of these accusations are coming from supporters of yours. Let me just have a look at some of these.
Let's just pick one, and I'll
I don't see any accusations yet.
Because look, I think.
Let's have a look. Well, maybe they're all drying up now. I'm actually here to answer their questions. But
look,
Tim,
there you go.
You can tell me. You can tell the world. Like I'm here sitting right in front of you.
Yeah.
What are your problems with me?
Look, and I'm telling you, I think I had a conversation with you like day one when you were getting on the plane. You gave me a call, and I told you like I have no problem with you guys. I think the biggest question that everyone has is that they think that there's like separation between us, and you guys, because you guys said like, oh, let's not do the live streams in the way that we did them, for example, in LA. Yeah, because in LA we were kind of always together.
London,
not in LA.
Oh, sorry, not LA. It was Miami.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and this time we kind of we were doing our own different things, and I think people.
And why was that, Tim? Why was that? Do you want to explain? There's just one there coming in, living rent free. Let's cover how Gavin handled himself in the bar. We'll cover that. That's a great question. We'll cover that. But carry on, Tim.
Yes. So I think I don't actually, to be honest, I don't think we would actually be able to do what we did in Miami, in Vegas, because it's just it's just completely different place, and trying to redo what we did in because there was so much more people who came out to see me, and if we were all traveling together, it would be a mess. That's number one. I think it would be a mess because it's a crowded place. So that's just number one. Number two, I think like I was people say that oh, I caused drama and stuff like that, and I don't know, and maybe you guys didn't want I don't know there to be you wanted it to be a little bit more professional. This one could be a little bit more professional, and I said like the fact that if we're I think I said it on the day one, people are just gonna start making stuff up, and there's nothing I can do to prevent people from speculating and just blowing things out of proportion. The fact that we're not together. And that's kind of like what ended up happening. But
Well, that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I'm on tonight, because, you know, you've got people like, where are we? XR Money, Paul. Why did you and Nico threaten to kill Tim if he got near him in Vegas? I mean, Tim, this is the sort of bullshit, right? This is the sort of stuff that
these people are just making stuff up. I mean, okay, this is what I'm saying.
And then we got the drama queen of all, Swiftus Maximus. Paul doesn't like people knowing he supported Tony Two Tugs. I mean,
I don't even know this guy.
These are funny. These are funny.
I was going to say, Swiftus, do you not realize that people are laughing at you, not with you? Right, that's the problem. So look, here's the thing.
This is the first time I see this guy.
More, please. Sorry, that's the cat walking in front of the. More, please, Swiftus, because you're really entertaining me. Look, guys, this is Tim. I've not come on here tonight to cause any fuss, any drama. I've not come on here to throw you under the bus. I've come here to tell the truth, just like we sat and told you the truth. Was it yesterday? I don't even know where I am, or the day before when we sat in the bar in the Bellagio and we had a frank discussion.
Yeah.
The bottom line is that people like myself, Spencer, and the guys, we're not in this for drama. We're in this. Spencer and the boys, they're in it, I guess, for the money, because they're businessmen. Right?
Business. They're here for business. It's business.
Yeah, I can't speak for them. I can't speak for them, because you can only speak for yourself. Speaking for me, I'm in it for the fun. I'm in it to educate the watch community. I'm in it to give to the watch community. And if I earn a few quid along the way, and by the way, what I do earn out of this game is insignificant compared to what I could be earning watch stealing, that's what I take from it. So I'm not interested in the drama. Now, when I start getting phone calls saying, Paul, do you know this is being said? Paul, do you know that's being said? Paul, are you aware that people are slating you on Tim's channel, like saying some really bad things? The moderators are deleting it, and you're putting the comments back on.
Well, I mean, look,
on this show, there's no moderation. I can tell you because I have the keys. I'm an admin. I'm a co-producer. We don't do that.
Another show. It must have been a previous show or something. But what I'm saying is, that's the information.
Okay, well, let's just pause it there, because right there, you see, that's the number one kind of people. Actually, there's a lot of people who will send misinformation, or they will edit things in a way that make things look worse than they actually are. Because I do a lot of live streams. I do a lot of things. Like I stream about 8 hours a day on average. In Vegas, I was streaming, I think 6 hours a day. And there's so many things happen that it actually is possible to take, if you take 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, a minute over there, and put it together, it could look really bad. Or you could put it just, you can make up almost any narrative you want by taking stuff that's being said. But if you're watching the whole show, if you see the whole thing, only then you can get the true picture of what is actually happening.
Can I jump in and ask a question, Paul? Because you brought up drama, and I think there's a large part about this community that's education, but also mixed with entertainment, right? So there's it's almost edutainment. But is there a specific topic or issue that you felt contributed to like drama surrounding Tim, or do you think it's just drama in the industry or the space that you felt you wanted to stay away from?
If I'm totally truthful, OC, I tell you what I saw with my own eyes and what I felt with my instincts, and what I was getting, the feedback that I was getting from people that follow my channel and Tin channel, and pretty much saw us as singing from the same song sheet and in the same group. I think that Tim saw another channel suddenly pop up. Tim, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I think, I'm not going to mention the channel, but we all know which one I'm talking about. We saw another channel pop up that rose dramatically and quickly to a very small level. Let's get it right. 3,500 subscribers, minuscule, tiny channel.
Oh, okay. I know who you.
But Tim saw that, and Tim probably felt, you know what? there's something in this.
Oh,
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go down the drama route. Let's go down the drama route. Introduce a bit more drama. Introduce a bit more, whatever. But here's the thing, Tim. You have been with us right from the very start in many ways from doing your YouTube. If you have any problem with me, if anyone, OC, anyone watching right now has a genuine problem with me, now's a chance to say it. If you haven't got a problem with me, Tim, then tell the world you haven't got a problem with me now and denounce the people in the chat right now that are trying to cause trouble.
Okay.
Do you denounce them? Do you denounce them, or are you gonna stick with them?
Well, I mean, I don't like stick with people. I mean, people like they're just talking, and it's not like I don't even know what specific thing are we denouncing.
These are your followers, Tim.
They're not really.
Tim's followers and the trolls are the same people who watch your show. They're entertained by.
They're not.
A lot of them are.
They've all been banned.
Oh, these guys create multiple accounts. I mean, it's impossible to do.
They've all been banned. I think my mods banned 50 users last night. 50.
Okay, but they're gonna come back with different accounts. That's the thing.
They'll be banned again. They'll be banned again. So Tim, look, let's not avoid the question. Do you denounce the comments that are in your chat right now? Not all of them. Some of them are great. But what I'm saying is the idiots, the trolls.
Well, I don't.
It depends on what they're saying, Paul. I mean, we don't control the audience.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
And if I could just have a minute to say, like, you brought up the other channel that over the past several months has been, creating drama in the space. We were being inundated with comments about that channel, asking questions about what's going on that channel. And I think your channel was too. It's like, comment on this, comment on this, comment on what's going on with Anthony. So we were being inundated. So we didn't even know about the guy. We had never even heard of the guy, frankly, until you mentioned him on your show, and there was drama going back and forth between you and him. You mentioned him to your 50,000 viewers on one of your shows and spent a lot of time talking about him. He was completely unknown to me and almost all of our audience before you jumped in and made him a lot bigger than he was before.
I didn't talk about him a lot. I think I spoke about him once.
But that one time exploded after that.
I didn't know about him until, and I think I've seen his stuff once, but it wasn't until you brought it up and in really passionate way that, and actually I don't have the time to watch. Everything I do is on the live stream because I don't have the time to watch anything. I like literally, I mean, my whole life is either here or I just go outside to get food. So I'm on my stream or Archie's stream. And that's my whole life. I don't have time to watch what the other guys do.
Tim, let me go right back. Let me go right back to the beginning. How does anyone know that there was any problem between us unless you told people?
Because there's a lot of people, and they will throw darts at the wall until they hit it, until they hit what the truth is. Yeah, people will just say. That's the thing.
Tim, that's not
you
an
look
answer.
at the chat.
How did people know? No, Tim.
They didn't know. They didn't. They didn't.
People were asking me before we even went to Las Vegas.
They didn't. See, did I tell you anything? Nobody knew anything. But there's people in the chat who make assumptions.
No.
We had never even heard of them.
They get to the truth, and then what happens? Here's what happens. There's people right now in the chat who will be saying stuff, just making stuff up. Okay.
So when Archie asked you, when Archie asked you, is it
Archie?
true?
Okay, so
where did he hear that from? Because
there's one thing that I had to tell Archie. Okay, there was one thing.
Did he guess?
And it was that that Gavin asked Archie to pull down the BQ Watches sponsorship from the screen. Okay, and I told Archie, just do it quietly, don't say anything.
That wouldn't.
But from there, people extrapolated and made stuff up until they got to the truth. And here's what happens: once Archie kind of let it out. Like Archie started saying, "Oh, they took." Even though I said, "Hey, Spencer said, you can keep the money. You don't need to just pull down the sponsorship. They want to step back. They want to reassess what is happening because Anthony just exploded. The whole thing just kind of blew up, and Paul and Spencer, they just want to lay low. They really want to get involved in what is happening with Anthony. And they said, just quietly pull down the BQ sponsorship because he had the BQ in the corner. And from there, people just started extrapolating things, saying, why is it missing? Why is the BQ? There was sponsorship was yesterday, and now it's gone. And then Archie let out a few words, and then from there, that's what happened.
Get that super chat back up, please.
Diego M, $10 super chat. I'm not a fan of the trolls, but I am fan of the First Amendment. You can't blame Tim for behavior of others, and you can't expect him to act as a director and silence people's God-given right.
Right. Let me address that while it's on there. First of all, I'm not blaming you for what other people say. I'm saying that you should act responsibly on your channel and remove the trolls. As for free speech, listen, hold on. Diego, don't preach to me about freedom of speech, son, because my grandfather served in the war. Freedom of speech comes at a cost, people's lives. And let me tell you something. Freedom of speech does not extend to abuse. Freedom of speech does not extend to trolling. Freedom of speech does not extend to lies and bullshit. That's not freedom of speech in my book. In my book, that is not freedom of speech.
I do not. Listen. Here's the thing. I do not stand I do not support or disavow what people say in the chat unless I bring it up and I, address it. Let's say here, Paul Rene de la Pons, he sent the super chat, €2. Let Paul speak, listen, and react. Okay, so if I bring up someone, I will then address
Tim,
it.
Tim, I think you're going around the houses.
But just because someone says something in the chat doesn't mean that I support it.
Tim, you're either a friend or you're not. Listen, if someone starts lying about you on my live stream, they get banned. If someone starts calling OC a name or starts accusing him of a crime or starts accusing him of being this or that, they get banned. You know why? Because that's the decent thing to do, right? You need the money, Tim. You need the money for your super chats. I get that. But you either stand by your friends or you don't. Now, let me address this. Paul, did Nico tell you stay away from Tim as he has a personal grievance with him? No. Nico approached me. He told me that he had an issue with you. And I told Nico that I had no issue with you. But issues started to arise. Now, if we want to go even further into this, during your live streaming in Las Vegas, you were seen in a car telling everyone that you were drunk with a friend of yours who I'm not going to name, who I'm not going to put his video up because I don't want to see the guy end up in jail, right? That's not me. You're then seen with a friend who you say has had too much to drink. He is driving. He is waving a Glock 19 in his hand.
No, he wasn't drinking. Jimmy wasn't drinking.
Well, you said he was.
No, I was saying Red was drinking.
No, Tim, you said he was. You said he was drunk.
No, I said
do you want to play
Red
it?
was drinking.
Do you want to play it and put your friend in trouble?
No, I know.
Whether he was drinking or not.
I know he wasn't drinking
because
specifically because he
so
was
he
the
wasn't
driver.
Drinking.
He wasn't.
So I'll accept
but
that
Red
he wasn't drinking, but you accept that you said he's had too much to drink. He then waves, forget the drink. He then waves a Glock 19 in his hand and says, "We're coming for you, Paul." And he names me twice. You think that's funny? You think that's a joke?
I don't, at that time it seemed really funny, but in retrospect, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It was way
you should try.
overboard.
If you think that's funny, maybe you should try in front of one of your police officers in the United States and see how long it is before you're cold.
Look, Paul, I think we apologize for that. I told Jimmy as well. He didn't even know what the hell he was talking about. We were just kind of joking around this whole
Don't mention his
thing.
name. Don't mention his name because I don't want to see him in jail.
Sure. And he's really sorry. He was just we were just all kind of laughing and having fun.
There's too many sorries, Tim. Do you know this, Tim? There's too many sorries from everyone. I don't need sorries in my life. I need friends and I need loyal people. I looked upon you as like a real good friend, and things started going downhill. People keep going. Let me just address this. People keep going on about Anthony. There's so many of those guys out there that I'm sure are just gutted that they missed out on a massage from Anthony. They can't get him out of their head. Guys, listen, me and Tim were the best of friends 2 or 3 weeks back. Now we have a small problem, right? I don't approve. Let me say this on the record for the last time. I don't approve of what Anthony has been up to. I think it's a bit sickening, to be honest with you. It's embarrassing. Roman, myself, Spencer, none of us knew about this Travis nonsense before it all came out. The person that finished Anthony Farrer off was Travis Baker. It's the same person. Just because we were friendly with him before anyone found out about this. And people are still whining on about it. Get something else in your life to get interested, guys. That would be my opinion. Because it's just nonsense.
Look, people are just going to keep talking
now let's
about
cover
it
Gavin.
until...
Let's cover Gavin.
Yes.
Why did you have a problem with Gavin? Let's tell the world. Why did you have a problem with Gavin?
I didn't have a problem with Gavin.
Well, you did.
No. I didn't have... I was going to... my viewers are really curious, and I'm curious why Nico has a problem with me. Let me just get these 2 super chats.
That
Jeff,
you'd have to
28.
ask. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Jeff 28, $5. I'll exercise my freedom of speech. Zero West sucks.
You're entitled to your opinion, Jeff.
Maybe I can jump in because I was watching the live stream, and Tim, you were in it, so maybe you have a different perspective. But from what I saw, it looked like Gavin came up to Tim and said, basically, listen, hey, we don't want you to approach Nico. We don't want you to talk to Nico. Let's step outside. We don't really want you. We don't want any drama. You and Archie are too much into drama. That's the part that we heard on the audio. And then they kind of went outside. I think the part that was weird for me is I knew that Timmy's whole reason for going to Las Vegas was he didn't care about Nico one bit, actually. And my guess is that he didn't, at the Lily Bar, he didn't care about seeing or talking to Nico one bit.
I didn't even know Nico was going to be there until someone messaged me that he's going to be there. And I was like, oh, it's a great opportunity for us to just clear things up. Get everything out of the air.
Tim, this is where you let yourself down. Do you really expect your audience to believe that you didn't know that Nico was going to be there?
No, I didn't know. And it's all on the live streams. You will see that I was going to Vegas for 2 things. Okay, number one, okay, let me just read this one because I want to take it off the screen. Trading profit, £1.79. Thorpe's son, your boy was burned and you are pissed. You go. Okay, so I was going to Vegas. Originally, you guys wanted me to come to you asked me, hey, are you gonna come to Vegas with us? That's when that was before a lot of things have changed. It was very long time ago. But anyways, then I wasn't gonna go because I had a completely different trip scheduled. So I canceled my Vegas trip. Then when my wife's father got very, very sick and my wife had to leave. She's actually coming back from Korea tomorrow. I'm going to be picking her up from the airport tomorrow in the morning. And when she left, there was nothing for me here left to do. So I decided to go to Vegas again. Now, when I decided to go to Vegas again, I knew you guys were going to be there. I didn't even know, I forgot that there's going to be IWGG. I didn't know when I bought the tickets. I did not know that Roman was going to be there, that it was this big of an event because I wasn't really paying attention to it. And now when I already had the tickets and everything, then I convinced Red to come with me. And only then I started finding out, oh, wait a minute, is Nico going to be there? And this is also when the whole situation between me and Nico came from being behind the scenes onto the screen.
Tim, so we're live in front of a few people, right? Just tell me the truth now.
Yes.
Were you not told before the show that, not the show, but before the get together on what night was it? Monday night, wasn't it? Did we not, or did Gavin not speak to you and say, listen, Nico's going to be there. Don't get in his face. You're more than welcome to come. We know there's a problem between you two, Paul and Spencer have come a long way to meet people and to have a nice, friendly evening without any problems. You're welcome to come, but please don't cause any trouble. Did that happen?
I got to tell you, I might have been a bit drunk, and
Tim,
I probably forgot.
Tim, do you know what? You're losing every ounce of respect I ever had for you.
I'm just saying, I was.
No? Did that conversation happen? You don't remember that conversation?
I don't remember.
Tim, you know what? You let yourself down.
I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. I don't
Tim,
remember.
You're a fucking liar. You're letting yourself down.
I don't remember.
You're a liar, Tim.
Why would I lie about?
Tim, this is why. This is because the reason that Gavin pulled you up at the show is because instead of doing as you've been requested to, instead of being a gentleman, instead of being a man and turning up to the event, be made welcome like we said you would.
Sure.
You were never banned from that event. Never.
No, I wasn't. No.
And I told you to your face that you were welcome to come along. Just don't cause any trouble, right? You turned up at the show. You turned up on the evening. You were drunk. And the first thing that you did was try and get in Nico's face. And then Gavin put his hand across your phone and said, whoa, you've been told that's not what the night's all about. That's it. Fact.
That's a little bit exaggerated because it was not the first thing.
Where am I exaggerating?
It's a little bit exaggerated. It wasn't the first thing. Nico arrived, and I said hello to him. He went back. He was talking to people, and I was talking to people. To people in the chat. I was talking to like a couple about their watch. I was talking to a gentleman that was there. That was fan of all the shows. I wasn't there solely for Nico. I was there to talk to the viewers, to the fans.
I didn't say you was. What I said was,
but I didn't show up just to cause trouble.
Tim, what I said is that you turned up at the event, the worse for drink, okay, and you put your camera virtually in front of Nico when you've been asked not to. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to me. It's disrespectful to Gavin.
Why can't?
And it was disrespectful because we didn't want you arguing there with him, and you know that he doesn't want you. Hold on, Tim. You knew that he didn't want you in his face. Now, look, if you held an event, if you came all the way to England to hold an event, and me and OC were going to be there, and me and OC ain't getting along, and you say to me, Paul, do me a favor, don't get in OC's face.
Okay, Paul. If Gavin told me not to talk to Nico, then I apologize because I did not. I forgot. And I'm telling you the truth, and I apologize that if you guys told me to do it, and I did try because I did try to talk to him, then I apologize because I'm telling you, I do not recall that conversation. Right, that's number one.
Well, that's your problem, Tim. If you've got a memory problem, that's your problem, not mine.
I do have a problem with memory. Jeff 28 $2 said Nico is the liar. And Trading Profit, £1.79. Fuck me dead. Tim, maybe Paul is onto something.
Let me tell you all, right? Because I know looking at these comments that are coming in tonight, quality people that some of the people, I mean, there's some good quality people in there, and there are some people, quite frankly, who I wouldn't want cleaning my toilet with the comments that they're making, right? But let me tell you this, anyone and everyone that's ever dealt with me, come across me, you know, Tim, you've ate, slept, drank, you've been made welcome. You've never had to spend a penny when you've been with us, right? We've taken care of you like a family member, right?
Yes.
And now you've decided that these people in your comment section are welcome. So I'll go back to the question I asked you right at the very beginning. Do you stand with us or do you stand with them? That is your choice.
Well, I don't stand like with people. I think we're interpreting the comment section. They're just comments. I don't stand
they're not.
or back them up unless I bring them up.
They're part of your community. Fat Windbag Ben is a moderator.
I mean, he's Fat
Windbag Ben is a moderator. The man's a moron. The man is an utter moron.
He helped me with the show a lot. He has helped me financially when when I was struggling really badly.
So then don't blame. So money means more than friendship, yeah.
Well, it's not. I can't survive without money. At the end of the day, you know, I'm not a rich guy. I can't like not accept money. I mean, I need to survive, and doing the show, you know, if it like I mean, I don't know how people
Tim,
expect
we have
me
a different
to.
ethos.
Well,
Tim, we
no,
have a
no, but
different ethos.
how
You
like I
couldn't
have to
pay
choose.
me.
You're saying,
You could not
oh,
pay
do I
me.
choose rent? Do I choose being able to pay my bills? Do I choose to pay my rent or have friends? Well, if I can't do the show, if I can't pay the rent, then I wouldn't have friends. I mean, how am I supposed to do
That's
all these things?
okay. It's a great explanation, Tim. That's exactly why bad watch dealers make short watch dealers, because they put money before their integrity.
Well,
I told
I
you on
don't.
Sunday, I told you on Monday, sorry, that, or whenever it was, I told you on Monday, Tim, that Spencer and I were trying to give you over 100 years worth of advice for free and out of our friendship. It's up to you whether you listen to it or not. All this cartel nonsense, do you know what? Carry it on, boys, because you guys calling me the head of some kind of cartel gives me great kudos, right? But it's complete and utter bullshit. What cartel? Let's have this one out. What is this cartel nonsense? Where did it come from? What's it all about? And what is the cartel? Because you've been using the term, Tim. Let's have it.
Actually,
I
the
think
first time I learned about the cartel was when Red Shovel told me, and it was just really funny. And we were just, I don't know, there's just something funny about saying the cartel. I don't know
I
what it
mean,
is,
it's not
but
really a derogatory term. It's
it's
kind of a cool,
it's just a
catchy term.
joke. It's just a joke,
Yeah.
and
Ah, it's a joke. Okay, it's a joke. So, right, Tim, if I start calling you some kind of name or accusing you of
yeah,
being
like for example,
belonging
like
to
people
some
call
corner,
me the
it's
e-beggar,
okay.
the e-beggar.
It's
Nobody's
okay. So,
seriously saying
Pretty,
that you are
that's
in
pretty
a
funny.
serious
but
cartel.
everyone used, yeah, but listen, I'm talking to a man of color here, right? You should understand this. Is it okay for us to use derogatory terms and then say it's just a joke?
I mean, I don't think it's a derogatory term.
I don't know what that has to do with people of
Yeah,
color.
that's not. It's
Because
a little
I'm
different.
using it as an analogy. Of course, it's different, but I'm using it as an analogy. It's you people using terms and then saying it's just a joke. That's gaslighting, right?
Yeah,
I don't
Well,
go with that. It's not a big
but
deal. I don't care. Listen, you
but
call me
if somebody does that against somebody's skin color, nobody can change your skin color. But if somebody is saying, "Hey, these watch dealers are quote unquote cartels," because they run the market,
do you understand what a cartel is?
they run the market of whatever they
A
sell.
cartel, I think, OC, you might be better educated than me to tell me
let's
this, but
bring up the definition.
isn't a cartel actually illegal?
I mean, a cartel is like a criminal enterprise, like a
Thank you. I thought that
underworld.
was,
But I think
yeah.
I'm not familiar
Oh,
with how the term is used here. I think they're just, I don't want to say they're joking, but they're basically referring to the friendship between
okay.
you,
So this is the
Roman,
definition of the
Nico,
cartel. Okay,
and Spencer.
dictionary. Let's just go by the definition. It's an association of manufacturers or suppliers with the purpose of maintaining prices at high level and restricting competition. That's the definition of cartel. It's not
Okay,
criminal. It's not anything. It's just
okay, like I said, look, I'm not stressed by it. It's quite a kudosy thing. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, people out there are trying to use it as some kind of term, just like the guy with a gun in the car the other day.
yeah.
You know, it's being used as a derogatory term that I have to accept is a joke, right? Listen, I don't really care. People saying in the comments here, I want to be Paul is the Watch YouTube Police channel. Not at all. Listen, you can tell by the guy's name, right? You know, I mean, like what sort of character we're dealing with here. Look, at the end of the day, when I run my channel, Tim, the bottom line is this. If somebody comes on and abuses you, they're banned. If someone came on and abused you, Cameron, they're banned. If someone came in and abused you or showed you disrespect, OC, they're banned. And the reason is because I'm a respectful individual and I expect people to be respectful to me and to those around me. The moment they start being disrespectful, they lose their right to be on my platform, not their right to free speech. This is where people get confused. That idiot a minute ago talking about free speech, right? If he wants free speech, set up your own YouTube channel. You've got as much free speech as you want, but you're not going to have your free bile on my channel. That's my choice. That's my freedom. That's my choice. I'm the one that puts up the time, the money, and the effort to do the videos. I don't do them for people to be able to come along and just say and use my channel as a platform to say whatever they feel.
Look, but just because somebody says something in your chat doesn't mean you're supporting it. You know, just because
I disagree, Tim.
someone says something,
I disagree.
I think this is the different views that we have on the.
So where do you draw the
comments.
line, Tim? Where do you draw the line?
When it's like when it's when it's you know like racism, xenophobia, like something that's
what about if it's
unrelated?
You know, yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, Tim, look, you know, bullying. Some of the stuff there's been okay. So there's been plenty of bullying in your comments. There's plenty of bullying going on now, or people.
A lot of it is usually they bully me. So I think most of the time,
and you let them get away with it. Well, look, Tim, that's your prerogative, mate. That's your channel. Like I said, your channel, my channel. You can let people say whatever they say. What I'm saying to you is this: is that if you want to retain my friendship and respect, you protect me like I'd protect you.
And
if I could just jump in, I think the difference between your show and your audience and like Tim's show and Tim's audience and Archie's audience is there tends to be more spicy commentary and a little bit more of the
entertainment
of the ribbing, the ribbing in the comments. So that people, half the people who are there are listening to Archie. The other half are
sorry, OC. Let me just read you something. I am going to rape your wife and chop up your granddaughter.
Okay,
I mean, come on, that's silly.
Is that funny? Do we find
that
funny?
That's not funny,
that's
and
stupid.
that
so
should be,
you know,
banned.
this is the sort of thing that you have to deal with. So what I'm saying is, Tim,
well, that is not allowed. That is 100% not allowed.
When this stuff starts to come my way,
they're going to be
when this stuff starts
banned.
to come my way, and you know, people's names are mentioned in it, it gets to the point where I say I don't want to be associated with these people anymore. Not because I dislike you, but just because I don't want the hassle, right? And at the end of the day, like I said to you right at the very
Where was
start,
this said? What you just read?
This was a threat that was emailed to me before I traveled to.
That would never be allowed in my comments.
No, I'm just saying, where do we draw the line? Before I went to Vegas, I did have an email saying that I was going to be shot in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's obviously that is a threat.
Nobody has control over that.
No.
I mean, I can't
Cameron,
control people who are emailing you.
Cameron, I know this absolutely. Nobody can control that. You're missing the point. What I'm saying to you is, if Tim doesn't want to be associated with that sort of thing, he has to weed out the cancer that's in.
Look, the people who emailed you,
from emailing you, Paul.
I can't
Cameron,
control that. I mean,
Paul,
come on.
Hold on. I can only listen to one person at a time.
Tim can stop somebody from saying something like that in the comment section, but
Cameron, you're not listening to me, my friend. I just said I agree with you.
Okay, just a second. Let me get through these chats, and we got Bear Clooney. In 1 second. Mike the Simp, $2. Tim, you have been given an ultimatum. Respond. Got Scott Elbron, $5. Paul, you seem like a bully. Let me guess, you have never made a mistake. He apologized. Get over it. Second, let me just get through all these chats.
It's not a point of apologizing. Scott shouldn't have done it in the first place.
When did you know your son was ripping off folks with fake watch box and papers? Okay, it's just.
I'm happy to answer that. No, I'm happy to answer that. Yeah, Gaz, if it gives you an hard on, I'll answer that for you. Hold on, can we go back to that?
Sorry, I'll go back.
I tell you, right? Okay, Gaz. The first I found out was when Trading Standards raided my shop and my home and tried to ruin my life because of the actions of my prat of a son. That's the first I knew about it. And Gaz, I hope you're getting really excited now, mate. Listen, that issue with my son caused me more problems than it will ever cause you. So go to bed and dream about that one.
Okay. Trading Profit. The cartel is not criminal. OPEC is a legal cartel. Thank you, Trading Profit. Just a second. Let me get through to the bottom of the chat because I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. And Gaz FPL, £5. Hey Paul, when did you discover? Oh, okay, he already did that. And we got Watch Fan, £9. Now we are getting both sides of the story. Paul Thorpe is a decent guy. I have dealt with him firsthand. Paul was pre-hype fair dealer. Current cartel prices are disgusting.
Thank you.
Well,
And his career is also pre-social media and pre-YouTube, which I think was a big factor in making sure that he was always treated his customers with respect and delivered top-notch service to them. Now everyone wants to be a dealer, but also on YouTube, and that creates issues because especially the new style dealers where it's all about the Lamborghinis and the $17,000 dinners and the private planes to deliver watches, and I think that undercurrent started to create resentment among people in the
people
watch
started
community,
to
right?
realize that they're funding this ridiculous lifestyle.
But that was
Spencer
someone
is not
else.
going around flying first class,
else.
having insane dinners, and driving Lamborghinis. A lot of people
to use Cameron's analogy a minute ago, you can't look at me because you don't see me driving around in Lamborghinis or having $10,000 meals. My ideal night out is a curry down the road with a can of Coke. I don't flex, right? So, Trading Profit says, Paul, you're too thin-skinned. Learn from Churchill. You'll never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. But Churchill will have also said, we stand up to bullies. And that's what people have been trying to do.
And Jeff 28, $5. Let's not be confused. Paul is very
respectable guy.
Tim, can I tell you something? I was actually really, really, really genuinely upset because I really, really liked you. You were fun to be around. You were nice to be around. You were respectful. It was
Mr.
great having
Thorpe,
you in London.
Would you give me a couple of minutes? I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Sure, certainly. Far away. Who am I speaking to, please?
Bear Clooney. I'm sorry I didn't turn the camera on.
Bear. Hey, how you doing? Okay,
doing
Bear.
Good, sir.
Now,
doing very good.
I should have recognized the voice. Sorry, mate. How you doing?
No problem, sir. My question, and I am genuinely confused. I'm not pretending to be confused. As long as I know Timmy, and as long as I've been involved with Tim, and that's from early days before he even knew you, I have never heard Tim say anything in any form of negative connotation about you. I can say that for Archie Luxury, who was, in my opinion, completely crossing all the lines at one point when it came to you. And I have always given the accolades to Tim for bridging that difficult situation between you two, because I am frankly respecting both of you. So I'm a bit confused. Where does your anger come from? Because I don't think there was once ever any encouragement or endorsement or anything that would even slightly hint that Tim Wright has anything negative or that he supports anything negative about you.
Okay.
When it comes to that strange young fellow who has that strange little channel that you're referring to, Tim and I actually made numerous comments on Archie Luxury live stream that he is just simply weird and slightly obsessed. That's the only comment I ever heard from Tim in regards to that strange, obsessed young man. When it comes to so-called cartel, you are all very different and people have a different opinions and different perception of all of you. For example, I'll be very frank and honest with you. I was very much against the just a horrible attacks on Anthony, Timepiece Gentleman, at the time when I felt that he is on the ground, on the floor, and he's getting kicked by everyone. And Tim can confirm that on Archie Luxury show, I had arguments about it. And I never really seen Tim being aggressive about that either. He maybe kind of at one point went along with the story, with the narrative that was getting the clickbait narrative. However, it wasn't even then that he has shown anger or hatred or some type of. Timmy is just a very mild, very easygoing, very likable guy. And this is why I like him, because he gets screwed a lot by too many people. So I don't know.
Can I before because there's so much there that I'm going to forget half of it before you get to
okay,
the end.
sir. Okay.
I agree with you that I find Tim to be a very likable, amenable person. That we've obviously, it goes without saying, you know, we've taken him pretty much with us everywhere we go. I was looking forward to seeing him in Las Vegas, but before Las Vegas came along, I was getting numerous calls, messages from people saying, look, you know, there's things being said. This is not sounding good. There are problems with Tim and Nico. There are problems with Tim and other people that I know. And look, we spoke to Tim very politely before.
But never between you and Tim.
Not between me and Tim. But there was, I will say, Bear, there was the accusation that some pretty nasty messages had been reinstated on the chat that other moderators had removed. Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
So I didn't like that. But regardless, I'm not precious. I didn't get upset by it. But I did speak to Tim before Las Vegas and said, Tim, you know what? Look, we've got a job to do. We're coming to Vegas. We want to have a lovely time. Listen, mate, we want to see you. We'll have a drink. We'll go out for dinner together. Did I not say this, Tim? We'll see each other, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we said, but you know what? I think we probably best not just do any filming together because too many people are getting on our backs saying steer clear of Tim.
With all due respect, Mr. Thorpe, Tim is actually standing up for himself and fighting back. And you just happen to be associated with some people that he is fighting back.
Yes.
I don't think you should perceive that. Again, I don't know what you call the group. Guys are calling it cartel. I see everyone in that group differently. I am definitely not seeing the same when it comes to, let's say, Roman and you, or Nico and you, and Spencer and you. You're all very different people in my eyes, and in many of the viewers' eyes. So Tim fighting back with some, like you said, if you don't, if you're coming over, let's say, to Canada, and you coming and OC and I are here, and let's say you and OC don't get along, and you just ask for the civility. Of course, that goes without saying. But in my humble opinion, Tim is not doing anything wrong. He's just basically fighting because he's being attacked.
Yeah, Bear, you're not seeing, for example, Bear, you're not seeing the emails for it. I mean, Bear, I respect everything you're saying, and you know what? I can see your viewpoint every step of the way. But what you're not seeing, my friend, is you're not seeing, for an example, the email that I received from Red Shovel this morning, with some of the problems that he has, and that clearly Tim has as well. Now, I don't want to read it out, it's private, but quite frankly, Bear, some of their problems with me are none of their goddamn business.
I agree.
None of their
but you know what,
business. Why are they busying themselves?
Tim is not the greatest in picking surroundings, okay? He's been making mistakes numerous times, and he also is part of Archie Luxury Universe, which with that comes so many trolls, so many crazy, disgusting people who are dedicating their time and life to hate, to provoke, to write nasty things. And that's the unfortunate thing. It's an extremely difficult segment of this base of this universe to control. However, Tim does try. He does try. It's not easy, but again, I sound like I defend him, but how else is he going to actually exist?
Okay, well, I'll tell you, Bear. Look, listen, you make your bed, you lie in it. You choose your friends, right? It's at the end of the day, Timmy. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but look, Tim could have possibly gone a long way with us. We, you know, I say we. Spencer had plans for him. You know, we had plans for him. When I say we, I wanted him over here. I'm doing a show in Brighton. Tim would have been here as my paid guest. He'd have been everything would have been paid for, etc. But in return for that, Bear, all I expect really is some loyalty. And when Tim allows the crap that is going on in his comment section right now that he is in charge of.
I am the administrator, and it's very difficult to be honest with you. It's we have so many fractions. There's so many people that hate me, and I kind of look at that and ignore it, because when you're part of this crazy Archie luxury universe, you just have to accept it, because ultimately,
but when I don't have to accept anything, Bear. I don't have to accept it. And
you don't. I understand. And you know what? That's a fair position. I'm just trying to explain the predicament that Tim Wright is in.
Yeah.
That's all. Listen, I am his good friend, and I never say negative things about you, but I'm going to go day and night talking about Roman Sharf because I don't like him.
Why do you not
What
like
does that
him?
mean? What does that mean? Now he's going to have to ban me because I don't like Roman Sharf?
No. Look, Bear, don't get me wrong, mate. I mean, look, listen, I always say to everyone, thank you, Lee, by the way. I always say to everyone, look, critics are welcome on my channel. That's why I'm here tonight, Bear, because I welcome genuine critics and I welcome genuine debate. What I don't welcome are, well, you've only got to look at some of the comments to see for yourself. I mean, some of these people...
Yes, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that.
Some of them need locking up. I mean, God forbid they've got kids, you know.
The chat is usually not like that. The reason why the chat's usually a lot more tame, and I'll be honest, you know, what we've seen in the past with people who start off with more of a trolling personality, after a few weeks or after a few months, they actually start asking watch questions. They see that they calm down, and some of the most ardent critics and trolls in both the Archie universe, Archie luxury stream, and this stream have become huge watch enthusiasts and supporters, and their troll persona is in the history books. So that's why there's always a bias towards letting the chat kind of run, because those people exhaust themselves after a few weeks. Their shtick gets a little bit old, and then they realize they're here for the watch content, and that's what it's all about. This community and what you call the watch people, it's all about us talking watches and being passionate about this hobby. And then the other point I'll make is, like, before Miami, Tim was, the same trolls were in the chat begging Tim to give TPG a hard time, to be in TPG's face, to ask him all these ridiculous questions.
Yeah.
Tim did the 100% opposite, if you remember. He was nice to TPG.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And so much so that Nico came on to Tim's stream and said that Tim was sucking Typepiece Gentleman's cock and attacked Tim for it, right? So Tim got shit from his own audience, and then he got shit from Nico. And that's the start of this whole thing with Nico, is Nico coming on Tim's stream attacking him for being nice to Timepiece Gentleman.
No matter
that's
what
the whole
I do,
start of this.
Oh, see, do you know something? Do you know something? Look, when I started this, my aim right at the very beginning, I made it clear to everyone, I wanted to build a community of peace, love, and friendship, that where we could all help each other, all get along. I don't think anyone has ever heard me. I mean, I don't even consider that we've had a fallout tonight. This has just been an adult chat. It's just been like, look, here I am. Here's the problems. Tell me your problems, and I'll tell you mine. We've not fallen out. I said, but I will be straight, Tim. I said to you when I left you on Monday, I refused to shake your hand, and I said I'll shake it next time when I feel that you know, I want to respect you.
Yes.
And I don't shake people's hands unless I respect them, and I don't want to lose respect for you, Tim, because you know what? I thought a lot of you. I really, really, out of all the people that were in the community, I look forward to being in your company more than anyone. And I'm so sorry that that's changed. I'm genuinely upset that that's changed, because I'm a very loyal person. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I give my friends everything. And you were my friend. but something's changed, Tim. And it's not me, because I never change.
Look,
I'm too old to change.
Look, Paul, I think a lot of people told me that, but I haven't changed. I think the audiences grew. There's more people, and I think maybe we got a little bit different interpretation, the way we look at things, and the way we interpret things. But I'll tell you this: it's not about what you're seeing right now. Is you're looking at a small snapshot, but I've always been like this, and there's been always good times for me. There's been times of struggle, and right now I'm just going. This is going through another like a time of struggle where things are changing, and they're completely out of my control. But I know that at the end, it's all gonna come out good because I know that I'm good. I know that that my audience that follows me, they trust me, they believe me, and they know that I will deliver on that promise that I made for them. I live stream every day, and I put my heart and soul into this work, and I know that I can change people. It's all about time. Given enough time, I'm able to do it. And there's people who have abandoned me. Well, they seen one thing that they didn't like, they abandoned me. And I think, look, if they look back now, they'll see, well, let's look back. Let's not today, because today it's wild. The chat is absolutely insane. But I know
Yeah.
that over time, we're not going to be talking about this. Right now there's a lot of drama going on, but they'll join in tomorrow, and guess what? We're going to be talking about the latest watch release. Yes, they were here to maybe hate on you, but they'll come back and they're like, oh, wait a minute, this is interesting. We're talking watches, and their opinions will change. And you can't judge the book on one page. You're right. I've been doing this for 500 almost episodes. It's 500. You're on the page. You open the page 6. You read one line that you don't like. You can't judge it based on that. You have to see the whole thing. And there's too much of this judging on the single line of chat. Someone in the chat said something, and taking that out of the larger context of what I'm trying to do is it's a little bit unfair to me, because you guys know, I love watches. I love the community. I want to do best for what's best for my viewers, and not just to stir things up for stirring things up sake. It's just it's I've been treated unfairly by a lot of people. And
have I ever
look,
treated you unfairly, Tim?
no, you haven't. You haven't. But people
So
will say
that's
that you
clear.
did.
That's clear.
Have I ever
Okay.
said you treated me unfairly, Paul? Because
Not
what
to
matters
my
is what
face,
I
no.
say, not what someone in the chat who's trying to say that you did. It's just a matter of time until they realize that, well, no, he didn't. And just because I didn't block the person who said, oh, Paul has treated Tim unfairly, if I block that person, they'll have no opportunity to change their mind. Because I think it's people change over time. And I think
Tim, look, Tim,
if
we're different people. We're different cultures.
Yeah.
You're an American, a Ukrainian American. I'm an Englishman, right? We're different ages. We're different generations. My thoughts and beliefs, as far as my friends are concerned, and in life in general, maybe just be a little bit different to yours. I have no problem with that. But I stick by. I'm loyal to my friends to a fault, and I guess if maybe I'm wrong, gents, right? But I expect that in return.
Yeah.
And I don't see loyalty from you at times, Tim. I don't see that at times. Right now is one of them. Right now is one of them, because there are people who are intent on trying to get to me. The bad news for them is they ain't never going to win, because
exactly. So don't pay attention to them. That's the whole.
No, I'm not paying attention to them, Tim. I'm paying
Yeah.
attention to my friend, you.
Yes. And what did I do? What did I do to, like, you say, oh, you allowed these people in the chat, and I told you, just because someone's in the chat doesn't mean that I support
it's
them.
not just that. There are other things that I can't discuss that you probably know a bit about. There are other things that I can't discuss and I don't want to discuss. But what I'm saying is that ultimately people were telling me that I needed to stay away from you, and I fought your corner. I fought your corner like you wouldn't believe until it became impossible to fight your corner anymore.
Hey, hello,
and
guys.
The moment,
I'm just.
Hey, Arch.
I just
Evening,
came in
Paul.
here. Hey, Paul, how are you? My best buddy. Look, I heard all this stuff about different languages and this and that, and I just got a Google account rep now.
Oh,
okay, and
congratulations.
she's trendy. She's a young Singaporean Malaysian girl. Woke culture, doggies in the background. I hate fucking pets, by the way. They shit and chew the furniture. Fuck me dead. I'm a wog. Okay. My grandparents said, and my parents said, you can only have pets you can eat. We're from Ukraine.
Hey, let me just get through these chats, Arch, and then we'll continue. Okay. Rick Robinson, Paul, why do you have so much sympathy for Anthony, considering the fact that he's beaten women, been arrested for that? Isn't he just a bad guy?
Can I answer that?
Sure.
I certainly do not have sympathy for Anthony as far as if that's true about him beating women. I don't know. I've not. Is that true, boys? I mean, has there been evidence of that? But anyway, if it's true, if it's true, I certainly wouldn't.
Well, I never heard of that anyhow.
I never heard of it either.
I don't know. As a father of two daughters, and I'm very, very.
Oh, you don't want violence anywhere, even if it's two
that's nonsense.
Boys.
As far as the only time I've ever showed Anthony sympathy is when I felt that he's being bullied, and I don't like bullies. I've never liked bullies. I certainly don't approve or have any sympathy of what he got up to as Travis. I mean, that's just like, for me, it makes me feel sick. But
no, he hasn't broken the law. What's he done wrong? We've all had to raise seed capital.
Well, I was just going to say, at the end of the day, it also makes me wonder what position a man's mind is in.
And what's wrong with doing that? What's wrong with doing? Hey, if I had a body like that, you think I wouldn't be selling it to the highest punter?
I think
let's just catch up here.
Now let me
guys. Let's not get carried away. Speedy Hernandez, Tim gets in trouble when he gets too influenced by Archie and Bear. Childish attempts to bully and insult people. You heard that, Arch?
Hey, just very quickly, I want to say to you, very quickly, I got an account rep, and they're all woke, trendy. They got the doggies in the back, and I said, I'm just as greedy as you. I said, we have the same God. Okay? I said this to the lady from Google. I said, you know what that God is? Money! I said, it's fucking money. That's all you care about is money. You couldn't give a fuck about me. Now, I want to share. Can you share my screen? I said, you want to know what my YouTube aims are?
Just a second. Let me just catch up here.
Share the screen. Share
the screen. I don't see your screen.
No. 18 pounds. You better read that one. It's a good
Graham. Graham Vincent, 18 pounds. Tim, you let yourself down in Vegas. You're a slave to super chats and live stream. It's my job. That's the only source of income I have. Not saying that's wrong. It's your livelihood. But you're blowing it here. Paul, Gavin, Spencer are all gentlemen. Don't lose a relationship. Thank you, Graham.
Okay, very quickly, share the screen. Share the screen. I got the screen.
Wait. There's more. I just need to catch up. I'm so far behind. People are gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be blamed again. Jeff, $5. Respect to Paul for coming on while Nico is at home eating an ice cream cone. Why doesn't he come on? Well, Nico doesn't want to give him any more publicity. I mean, that's what he told me. So I don't know.
Quickly, share the screen. Share the screen. Share the screen.
Just a second. Air King Ben, $10. Paul, I like and truly respect you, and Spencer, but watching Gavin covering Tim's camera in a Lily bar in Vegas when he tried to approach Nico regarding outstanding Archie sponsorship money, not cool.
Can I answer that? Ben,
yes.
Can I answer that? Ben, first of all, I didn't actually see it because obviously I was inside talking. Where did that happen? Inside or outside, Tim?
It was inside.
Okay. I actually didn't see it. But in any case, Ben, what I would say is what isn't cool was coming to the event doing precisely what Tim was asked not to do. Yeah. That's what's not cool.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I forgot. I either forgot or I didn't hear, because I obviously, if you guys told me that, wouldn't have, obviously, I wouldn't have tried to do that. Nate $458. Not to throw Archie under the bus, but he's done far worse.
What did I do? I just came on now. What did I do?
Yeah,
Come
for
on,
today.
Paul. Come on, Archie. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Be honest about what? What did I do?
Time to throw you under the bus, my man. That's the way it goes.
You're done
sharing
way
the screen.
worse things.
You sharing the screen?
I'm gonna I'm gonna
share the screen.
There's a car. There's a car.
I said to the Google rep, I said, this is where I am on YouTube.
Oh my God! You bring the car talk even to Tim Wright's channel now.
And I said to her, you know what I said to her? Just hang on.
Yeah.
And I said to that lady from Google, I said, you know where I want to go, sweetie? I said, I'll show you exactly where I want to go. Okay, share the screen.
Yes. I see.
I said, I'm happy to swim through sewage. I'll eat a turd sandwich to get there. All about the money. Show me the money. It's all about the money. That's what I said to her, because they got the same goal at Google. Don't forget, if Google's so wonderful, why didn't they ban Logan Paul when he went to the Japan suicide forest? Because he brings in the bucks. It's all about money. It's all about money. They gave him a bit of a slap around the face.
Well, there's nothing wrong about money.
Paul, I have a question for you, Paul.
No, you just keep quiet for a minute there. I want to have a go because I'm going to get the fuck off in a minute because I'm not earning. Sure. What the hell is the problem? What are we talking about? I don't understand what the problem is. What's the problem?
Well, look, I mean, trading profits, £4.49. Paul actually like you, but if you're such a good friend of Tim, then where were you when Nico was attacking him? So-called chat.
Look, I actually did write to Nico. I just want to tell you, Paul Thorpe. I actually did write to Nico and said, look, Nico, if you don't want to advertise, it's cool. But he never even had the courtesy to come back to me and say, hey, yeah, just leave it for now. He didn't even give me nothing. Didn't even respond to me.
Did you write to Nico? Fuck Tim.
I did.
I love you, Nico. I love you, Nico. If you pay me, I don't really care. You're my favorite. Is that right, Paul?
Do you want me to read you what I wrote, Nico?
Yeah, please read. I think Paul Thorpe would like to hear that.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. So Timmy was getting... Look, Timmy's not a bad guy. Let's please not get angry at Timmy. He's my friend.
Can you please have Paul answer
and you just keep quiet, first? Cam. You're not ratings gold. It's Bear, me, and Paul. We're the winners. You're not quite in that team. So just keep your fucking mouth shut, okay? Keep the mouth shut and keep the super chats coming in. I just want to say this to you quickly, okay? I want to say I wrote to Nico because I was a bit concerned with how Tim was handling it, okay? I just want to, I tell you what I wrote to Tim. Hello, Nico. This is what I wrote to Nico. Hello, Nico. It's always a good start. Hello, okay? Hello's a good start.
Great start there, Arch.
I said, hello, Nico. Archie here. I want to make sure everything is okay. If you have changed your mind on advertising with me, that is perfectly okay. I don't mind. I understand circumstances change. Tim is a bit pushy, in brackets. He is a good guy, however, but I don't like to do business in a pushy way. I love you, Nico. You are cool in my book. Just tell me what works for you. I'm interested in working with you, and I understand sometimes things change. I love you, man. ... Kind regards, Archie Luxury. That's what I said to Tim. So I said to Nico. That's what I said to him.
Yeah,
that's what I said to him. And that's the way it should be. Who cares if Tim and Nico are having a fight? Ultimately, if Nico wants to support you, he'll support you. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
That's what I said to him. I said, hey, if you don't want to do it, that's okay. So, Paul, that's what I said, right? But he doesn't even have the courtesy to come back to me and say, look, he just so aloof. You know who fucks me off for being aloof? Is that fucking asshole, James Dowling. He's a fucking shit. That guy is a fucking shit. I met him in Hong Kong. He's aloof as fuck. And then I wanted a small favor from him, and he just fucking ignores me. It's the same thing. I feel that really with Nico.
Paul, let's go back to Nico. Look, I can't answer for Nico. I can't tell you why Nico hasn't replied to you. So, you know, I'm not his manager.
I'm just giving you the background. I'm giving you the background. Because I said to Nico, if you don't want to do it, man, I don't like to push nothing. I don't see it as a good look. Personally, I don't see it as a good look, but you got to understand something. In sales, let me tell you a story about sales, okay? I had a guy who used to sell double glazing and patios and conservatories, right? Mm-hmm. He said to his salesman, I said, how come you drive a Bentley? I said, why are you so successful? He said, one bit of advice, Paulie. Every salesman, they either come back with the order or I get a phone call from the police saying your salesman will not leave the home. And that's kind of, I've incentivized Tim a little bit, right? I'm the nice face. I get to write the letter to Nico and say, I don't care. Now, if Nico came to me and said, yeah, let's just leave it for a while, I would have pulled Tim back. But I get no direction from anywhere. So I said, Tim's a free agent. And will do what the fuck you want. I can't control Tim. Just like I can't control Bear. Bear says, I'm throwing me under the bus. Who the fuck have I thrown under the bus, Bear? You're supposed to be on my side.
Listen, Archie,
Bear,
the facts are facts.
What's the facts?
Did you? Well, what you have said in the past about Mr. Thorpe and how you acted to Mr. Thorpe was completely unacceptable. That was unacceptable.
I said I love Mr. Thorpe.
Never mind you and a freaking Freddy Krueger time. Come on, Archie.
I said I love Mr. Thorpe. What the fuck?
Terrible
are you talking about?
things. Terrible. And then
what the hell?
Then,
what the hell? Hey! This is not Yugoslavia, 1954.
Listen. You and I will talk.
We've had
You and
the
I
NATO
will talk after
agreement
on the phone. Never mind that. And then Timmy comes through and saves the day, and actually makes things possible for
Yes, he
two.
did.
Right?
I never said he didn't. And I actually like Paul. To be honest with you,
I went to London. I went to Brighton to fix things up.
In all honesty, Paul, I actually like you.
But who was the first in your universe that was talking about Mr. Thorpe being awesome? Who was the first? Was it me? Was it you?
I think it was your ego.
It was Timmy. Timmy.
Okay. So I'm just trying to work it out. But what's the problem? How am I involved in this mess?
You're involved, Archie, because when Nico was attacking Tim, he was attacking Tim because Tim was fighting for your advertising sponsorship deal.
Correct.
Right?
Look, he's getting a secret commission. Come on, he's a commissioned agent. They're mercenaries. Okay, they're bounty hunters. Fuck me dead. I got plausible deniability. Fuckers, nothing to do with me. When it goes pear shaped, I know nothing. Okay,
Archie, you're coming to United States. We were gonna use that funding to because you told me you don't care. He's not giving you if he's not gonna do it, then you don't care. And I told you, well, he said he's gonna do it. Let me just contact him on your behalf. And
look, you can't criticize Timmy for being enthusiastic.
And I spent the
he's
whole
results
week
orientated. He is results orientated.
I spent
That's
the whole week.
And by the way, one more thing I want to say before Mr. Thorpe leaves. Anyone that attacks his son and indirectly him is a fucking piece of shit, okay?
Who attacks anybody?
Archie, why are you getting involved where you're not involved? And then you say, why are you involved? You're not involved. I'm talking about people making horrible and stupid fucking idiotic comments about his son and all other bullshit from the past or whatever. Like it's his fault or it's something that he could control or something that he actually is responsible for, which is a total bullshit. Total bullshit. And that fucking needs to stop.
Hey, that's my shtick, Bear. That's my shtick. I'm the one who's got the son with problems, okay?
Actually, that's not shtick, Paul. You do. And kudos to you for trying to help him, man. Being a father is not an easy thing. And I bet you these assholes who do that and talk about the family and kids, they're not parents. I guarantee you that.
No.
Just wanted to say that.
Thank you, Bear.
We have super chat.
1 second. Let's just get these, and then Red, you're gonna speak. Let's just do these through.
Okay.
Red, just a second. Bourbon Heart, $2. What do you have to say for yourself, Red? And then Mike K, £4.49. Paul, Tim have never said a bad word about you. Nico started the drama with Tim about TPG. It's a butterfly effect that we get here. Tim means well. Andrew T, £5. Bear again, talking common sense. Paul, I really don't believe there's any animosity towards you from Tim. Sorry, Paul, but I think you're wrong here. And we got the GT. It's all sure.
Let Paul answer the question.
Tim, I hope you are absolutely right, Andrew, that there is no animosity towards me from Tim, but action speaks louder than words. And I go back to the fact that I'm a loyal individual, and if someone writes things on my chat that was saying horrible things about Tim, I would have banned them and not reintroduced them back into the channel and those chats.
That didn't happen, Paul. That didn't happen.
It did happen, OC. It did happen, OC. 100%.
Tim comes from the
100%.
Archie Luxury universe. If I start banning
OC,
everyone,
it might not have been when you were moderating.
If I ban everyone on Archie Luxury channel that hates
have nobody
Archie
there
and says fucking bad things about Archie, we would be without the viewers.
I don't even read the comments. I don't even read my comments.
There are some absolutely disgusting comments. That's the problem with Archie Universe, because there's tons and tons of complete idiots.
Archie doesn't even read the super chats. He's not even there half the time.
Just before we go, Tim, can I say something directly to Paul?
Just
can I say something to Paul just before we go? Paul, sure. I had sent you that email. I didn't really want to discuss, to be honest with you. You know that it was a confirmation of an apology that I'd made to you.
Yes.
At the Bellagio. Those problems you say that I have with you, they're not problems that I have with you. They were simply the problems that the audience had, or the themes of the audience, like we're going on. That's all. Okay. They weren't problems that I had with you. I just want to say I do apologize to Paul for anything that might have been said, to him or Spencer, and I just want to move on from this. But those were not problems that I had with.
Okay, Phil.
Paul,
thank you for clearing that up. Thank you.
Right.
And while you're apologizing, by the way, Red Travel, you can apologize to Ponte for eating his pizza.
I'm nearly to be honest with you, I'm sort of done there, like with all this nonsense. This is now just absolutely bizarre and surreal, and it has went from people meeting up and talking about watches to just absolute nonsense and total disrespect for everyone. So I just wanted to come on. I didn't really want that email mentioned, Paul. To be honest, it was an email that I had sent to you and indeed Spencer. In the end, just sort of outline like where I want, and I don't really want to be involved anymore.
Phil, I told you yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, I've got no problem with you, mate.
Yeah, well, I have no problem with you either, Paul. It's just that I didn't like the way you said that I had sort of, those were issues that I had with you and Spencer. Those were not the issues. Those were the issues that people were talking about.
Okay.
That I had simply highlighted.
Thanks for clearing up.
In the email.
For clearing up.
They weren't my personal views against you, and they were just the things that people like were talking about then. Okay, folks, I'm sort of signing off right now. I don't want to be involved anymore with any of this. Okay.
Yeah, get some rest. Get some rest.
Okay,
Vegas
see you later, guys.
Unbelievable.
Right, guys. I think I'm done, guys. But look, at the end of the day, I just want to make it clear to everyone watching, right, and including Fat Windbag Ben. Ben, I apologise for calling you what I've called you earlier on, but be honest, mate, you do get on my back, Ben, for no good reason. We've never met, never dealt, and I'm sure that if you did meet me, you'd probably find me a completely different individual to what you bloody think I am for whatever reason. So there you go. There's an apology to Fat Windbag Ben, but Ben, get off me back, mate, for God's sake.
I don't think any of these people that are saying the things that you don't like in the comment section would say any of these things to your face, or they came on stream.
I don't understand. Is it resolved now, Tim? Is this resolved, or what the fuck is this? I don't understand.
That's not the call if this is resolved or not.
Thank you. Thanks, Cameron. Look, I've never had a problem with Tim, and I don't have a problem. I don't want to have a problem with anyone, and I don't want to have a problem with Tim now. No. The thing is that Tim needs to, in my opinion, I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just giving him my opinion and my advice. My advice would be to stick to making friends and not drama.
Sure. You know how hard this YouTube business is?
Paul, look, I know, and it's easy for me to say because I don't need the super chats, right? Yeah. But ultimately, I've never made any money out of enemies, Paul.
I mean, I have like Paul. I have people messaging me all the time that they're canceling subscription, they're canceling membership, and then if someone else gets the subscription, and I'm just trying to stay afloat. I'm trying to stay alive.
Yes, but
and
mate, there has to
it causes me a lot of stress.
There does come a time, in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying, in my opinion, there comes a time when you need to protect your friends. And let me answer the question that keeps coming up. Where was I when Nico attacked you? You can ask Nico. I said to Nico, I don't have a problem with Tim.
Can I just ask you, is Timepiece Gentleman okay? Is he okay?
I haven't spoken to him, mate.
He's disappeared. I mean, is he safe? Is he well mentally, or what's going on?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I thought he's your mate.
Paul, listen. Tim's my mate, or was my mate up until very recently.
I hope we're mates.
So, no, but what I'm saying is, Paul, is that people keep asking me about TPG like he was my mate after the Travis stuff come out. Like, that was a shock.
What's wrong with the Travis stuff? I'd like to do that myself.
Paul, it doesn't really bother me at all. If I'm honest, it doesn't.
I got nothing wrong with that. I came out in support of him. Did you see that video I made?
But from a watch leading viewpoint, Paul, from a business career, it's not a great thing to be revealed, is it?
Who gives a fuck?
Well, people do, clearly.
I revealed that myself. I was a homosexual.
I wish to be able to do
you know who else?
Doing. It would be
you
much
know,
easier
O'Sheen
than
told
doing
me the
this
same
stupid
thing.
pet
You know,
shit.
O'Sheen, the coolest man on earth, he told me he was a homosexual as well at times.
If I, Paul, if I had the body to do what Anthony was doing, I would prefer to do that than doing this.
Fucking
dealing
super
with
chat garbage.
Yeah, fucking begging
me,
for super chat.
$1,000 a
people
pop.
completely mind fuck me by saying I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm no longer supporting
mind
you now.
fuck.
You say one thing.
Exactly, man. You are non-stop
The mental
under
strain that I'm
surveillance.
under, the pressure that I'm under every single day.
And
it is just
everybody
insane.
dislikes somebody. You don't get rid of this person, or I'm not going to give you
Get
money.
rid of
You
that
do
one.
this,
Ban
or
this
I'm
guy.
going to not give
Ban
you
that
money.
guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said that's why I said I'm not banning anyone. That's it.
I think I got to tell you,
can't
Paul. I seen the sadness. I tell you, can I say this to you, Paul? Paul, I saw the sadness in Tim's eyes when you thought he was a hot potato. Because he really loved you. He looks up to you. He doesn't want to say this to you because he's Ukrainian and they got a bad way with words. But he really loved your friendship. And he's really hurt.
Same here. I loved Tim's friendship.
Yeah. Well, what we should do is, just have a quick chat. How do you fix this disaster up?
I tell you how you fix. Well, look, Paul, listen, I'm sick of saying it. Look, I'm loyal to a fault. Right.
Yeah, I know you're loyal. You're a good guy. I love you. I said that. I made a video. You didn't ask me to.
I fought Tim's corner on numerous occasions, right?
Yeah.
But when
who's upset? It's Nico's upset. Nico's upset, is he?
Oh, you asked me the question, mate. I'll answer it, right? So
sure.
I've had Tim's back. I've stuck up for him.
Sure.
I've invited him everywhere. I've always wanted him around us because I enjoy Tim's company.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
But then when I find out that people saying horrible things about me, untrue things, whose comments were deleted by moderators and then reinstated by Tim, that crossed the line for me. That is not a friendship.
I think that was doctored because I don't understand how
just
that
deny it, Tim. Just deny it.
Yeah,
Plausible deniability. Nothing to do with us. Tim's so fucking lazy.
Look,
I can't see him. I can't get him to do things for money, yet alone for free.
No, I think the reason.
Why would I do that? It doesn't even make any sense. Why would I do that?
I want that drunk guy in the corner to come and pipe in. You get really nasty. That guy below you.
Good super chat. Very good super chat here. Good super chat.
Okay, let me just get these two super chats. GT £2. It was all good before Tim lost the pony. Thank you, GT. And Air King Ben, $5. This whole mess started with Red stealing Archie's pepperoni pizza in London.
Put everything in motion.
Yeah, I think that's when it's been downhill since then. It's just all been downhill. That pepperoni pizza.
I gotta tell you, Paul, I'll say this: if Tim paid attention to every negative thing that was said about him in the chat and by other people, it would be a full-time job for him processing it all because it literally comes at him in all directions.
Well, he had enough time to put him back in the chat.
Well, he's saying it wasn't him. He's saying it wasn't him.
Yeah,
I don't believe
and this whole thing about
I think
picking your friends and defending people for what other people say. He can't defend everybody in the chat. He doesn't even support half the people in the chat. And
I see. Can I just say, listen, mate.
How is that even done? I don't even know how to do that.
Please understand what I'm saying, right? So something really horrible was said about me in the chat. It was removed by a moderator who is a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, and Tim reinstated the message.
And I don't even know how to do that. How can that even be done?
You just unblock them.
Yeah, but that's anyone who's got control to his account. They can do that. I've got more than one person who's got full control to my account.
Well, look, I'll clarify this, but what I'm saying is,
I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to do.
But we love you, Paul. Paul, we love you. Okay, we love you. Okay, we love you, Paul Thorpe. We want to work with you. We want to make you Super Six. I want you to get another fucking Jeep for the next watch show you organize. Okay, I want you to do really fucking well. I'm here to help you, man.
Paul, I'm not here for the money.
But Paul Thorpe,
we're all here for the money, Paul. Paul, we're all here for the money. Come on, Paul.
But like, terrible things are said all the time, and a lot of times they're done in jest. And you have to let them roll off your back. It was at your event at Lily Bar, Mr. Thorpe. At some point, Roman came on the stream, and someone said, "Where's Tim?" Roman said, "You know what?" Roman said, his exact words: "He's out looking for more cocaine." Okay, that's what Roman Sharp said. Roman Sharp said that on the live stream.
Tim, I don't find it fucking funny.
It's not funny. That's not funny.
It's actually not funny, Tim. I don't know why you fucking laugh.
Yeah, I don't know why you laugh. It's stupidity.
But the point is, Mr. Thorpe. No one.
Tim.
Hold up, Archie,
Total
please.
fucking idiot.
Can you
please.
I thought it was a joke. It's Vegas.
The whole point, Mr. Thorpe, is that no one's coming at you saying, please disavow Roman's statements. That please disavow Roman's lies. You can't be associated with him. Everyone just says, it's not a bit. Listen.
Oh, I would love.
Tim is letting it roll off his back. He doesn't even care.
So I would love if Mr. Thorpe disassociates himself with that guy. I would love that.
Why? I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't, and I'm not going to force you because I respect that he's your friend. But that's a very similar situation with Tim Wright.
The problem with Roman is there enough room in the room for Roman and his fucking ego?
No, was Roman making a joke? Was Roman being serious? Or
Even
was Roman just attacking?
It's inappropriate. Even if it's a joke, it's inappropriate.
I didn't see it. I wasn't there. Genuinely wasn't there.
What was the quote? What was the quote? Because I wasn't there either.
Yeah, someone can pull it up. But it was something along the lines of he's out getting more cocaine.
Exactly.
Well,
and see, you can take that if you want.
Like Paul, like if somebody says, "Look," it was said. I'm gonna tell you, like, if someone says something about me in your chat. It doesn't bother me. Like I don't ask people to remove like negative things about me because like I know at the end of the day I know who I am. If somebody's making stuff up about me, I know that they're just making stuff up. It doesn't bother me at all. Like that's why if Roman said something like that, to me it just seems like it's Vegas. It's to me I interpret that as obvious joke. Why would I think otherwise? That's what a lot of people, that's what they go to Vegas for. So some people like they'll get offended and they'll say, "Oh, he shouldn't have said that," and they'll ask you, Paul, you have to disavow Roman now for saying that that Roman said these awful things about me. But like I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I think.
And what's sad about that comment? What's sad about that comment is it came a week after Tim Wright invited Roman on his show and donated $1,500 to Roman's charity for the Ukraine.
Yes.
And then 1 week later, he said he makes a off-the-cuff comment like that.
OC, you are fucking brilliant. I know why you live at 432. Fuck this guy. Are you embarrassed? He's a lawyer.
But that's not the point. The point is no one's saying, Paul, disavow this guy. It's not about that.
Yeah.
I think,
and Roman treats him like garbage. Roman treats him like garbage.
You and Tim should put 100% of this, bury it, completely make up, and move on, and put all this shit behind you because the shit's going to continue to come up, whether it's TPG or Watch Nicholas or whatever. You guys are in the entertainment business. You have to deal with it. You have to have thick skins. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Bourbon Heart.
Listen,
okay,
mate.
Paul, this is really important. Because this comment is really important. Honestly, though, if two moderators try to delete a comment at the same time, the comment undeletes. So if I were to delete something and there's another moderator deleting it at the same time, as he presses delete and I press delete, if he is ahead of me, then my deletion will actually undelete it and bring it back. So it could be someone said something negative. I tried to delete it, but my moderator deletes it before me. It will
Without you
actually come out
realizing.
as yes. It will come out as I undeleted it, but it was just because we were doing it at the same time.
Paul,
So that's a really good point.
if
You got
anybody
super
on
chats. You
this
got super
live
chats.
stream,
Ronnie Paul, $5. You know, Archie, if we just stick to talking about cars and garaging,
This really pisses
thereof,
me off because
you would be having these issues.
when Roman got accused of the counterfeit Ray-Bans, you came on Tim's show that day and we talked about it. We said, listen, you know what? We stand 100% with Roman. We know that there's no way that he could have personally known about this. We knew
I
that
didn't. I don't stand with Roman. I don't care.
Bear, I'm building bridges here. but the point is, we were all together on that, you know, regardless. And we didn't say, listen, please disavow Roman for selling counterfeit rape. We were all unified together. So listen, the fact that Tim donated to Roman's charity $1,500, and then a week later, this fucking scumbag accuses Tim of looking for more cocaine. I don't care if it was a fucking joke or not.
I told you not to fucking give. I told you not to give the money to fucking Roman, didn't I? I fucking told you. Don't give it to that.
Pissing me off. Pissing me off. Now that the more I think about it, the more it fucking pisses me off.
It makes me angry as well.
Listen.
Me too. Me too.
I want the money back. Tim, go and ask for your fucking money back now.
It went to okay.
I reckon get that money back, and that can help us for the Vegas trip. It'll solve.
How dare Roman? How dare Roman do something like that? After, I mean, come on, that's fucking sickening.
Too far.
Got your money back. I'll text him now.
Paul, if anybody on this live stream,
it wasn't for Roman. It was for the charity that he.
We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
That builds his ego. It's a charity that builds his
ego.
I get the worst comments on this live stream, and I can't. I just ignore it. That's what you have to do.
It takes a practice, Cam. That's you have a good practice. That's because you had a lot of practice, Cam. Let's be honest.
Mr. Grant, £5.
That's a fucking
Tim
good
trying
point.
to ask
That's a
Nico
good...
a question equals war crime. Roman
I need to make something
banter,
clear.
double standard.
I totally agree with that. That is 100% right, Paul. I'm sorry. I got to call a spade where I see it, man. And the way the facts are presented, you're fucking very liberal in what you consider banter and an attack. And it's all fucking, you know, I got to be honest with you, Paul. If you stayed in the mud and you could see the clear direction you were saying, fair enough. But you do it one way for this, one way for another. Get Tim's $1,500 back. And what we'll do is we will use that. We'll give that to me, and I will give the free advertising to Nico. We'll do $1,500 worth of advertising for Nico. That'll be brilliant.
It went to the Ukrainians, but it just pisses me off that Roman would do that.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole. Tim, Paul, can you come out and publicly say what an asshole Roman is?
Absolutely not, Paul.
Do you agree how if someone's paid $1,500, it's pretty poor? Can you at least agree with that?
Listen, let's get one thing straight, Paul. $1,500 doesn't buy someone's respect.
But they should have treated him better. For $1,500?
That's half my money.
How is he treated him? How is he treated him?
He's treated like shit. He's treated like a joke. They're making cocaine jokes about him.
Paul, that is probably the #1 Las Vegas joke in the world.
I like the way you're using the circular logic now. Come on, for God's sake. He paid big bucks. He should have been looked after, okay? You pay the bucks, you get looked after.
Oh, really? Oh, if Tim should
really? Yes, this is commercial world.
If you're saying that Tim should have a problem with that Vegas joke, why do you have a problem with people saying that?
Hey, we don't even want to talk to you, Cameron. Shut the fuck up and sit in the corner. I tell you this now. The $1,500, he should get respect. If someone gives $1,500, they get respect.
Let me just get these. I missed the super chat. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one as well. Rolly Mania, £4.49. Come on, Paul. Taking any of these comments to heart is route to madness. Love you, Tim. Thank you, Rolly Mania. And hobby of ours, $10. I have sailed on a big ship and small ships. Short ships and tall ships, ships that go and ships that are slow. I have found one thing to be true. The best ships are friendship. Defend them to the end. Thank you, hobby of ours.
And we will.
Yes.
Yeah, I must say,
you got more super chats, man. You got more super chats. Cover them up and then let others talk.
Duck Community, $5. Do you think being associated with Tim is drama? JJ plus Marco, Nico, Paul Thorpe, Roman, TPG. This is only in 1 year. Thank you, Duck Community.
I must admit.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that
question
some
that
cases
can come out of this. Where's more drama? In Archie Luxury and Tim Wright universe, or in the universe of Nico and the rest of them, and Roman and so on? Where's more drama?
Yeah, TPG started a lot of drama.
Listen, I'm not going to have this, right? You lot are trying to work me into a corner with Roman.
You worked yourself into the corner.
No, Paul.
You don't need to blame us.
Paul, shut up a minute and listen.
You change things depending
Paul, don't shout
on
at me, son. Paul, don't shout at me. Paul, don't shout at me.
You've got double standards.
Paul,
okay?
don't shout at me.
Let him talk, Paul. Let him talk, Archie.
Listen, I'm upset because Tim and his pal were waving a gun, a Glock 19, in their car, telling me that they were coming to get me. And you want me to get upset about Roman making a flippant joke remark about drugs and hookers in Las Vegas. That joke was probably made 50 times during the last 4 days. It's a bit of a bore, right? And you want me to get excited about that. I tell you now, Paul, listen, I've earned a respect for you. Don't spoil it by trying to lead off and shout at me because it won't work. Okay.
Look, I think it's all.
All I'm saying is, I find it hard. I find it hard for certain people. You've got a certain answer. For other people, it's an attack, and he didn't do this, he didn't do that. You've got to be realistic.
I didn't care about the whole case.
Timmy, you need to read the super chats, man. You got to respect
Floodland 99, $2. Fuck me dead. This is like the Marcelo Inquisition 5 versus 1.
Paul, what I'm saying is,
how much did Zero West pay for your respect?
I didn't. Yeah. Zero West didn't pay for my respect. My respect was earned when I very first met him at the Brighton Watch Show. Yeah. Paul, the remark that Roman made, I didn't hear with my own ears. Now, it could be taken in 2 ways. It could be taken in a jovial way, or it could be taken in a derogatory way. I didn't hear the way in which it was said. Now, if someone said that about me, I would laugh because I would think it was funny. I would think it was funny, personally. You know, in fact, I've probably got a dozen WhatsApps on my phone from my friends whilst I was out in Las Vegas. Oh, where's the hookers? Where's the, you know, it's just.
No, I don't find it particularly funny, especially when if it's an attempt to bring up a specific drug that his good friend Anthony was found to have consumed and violated his probation. So maybe it was an attempt to deflect and distract from his associations.
So we're talking about. So guys, we're all happy.
How can we go forward and fix this up? How can we fix this up?
Well, I tell you what, you can all, for a start, you can all stop being so unhappy about.
Can you ask Roman for the 1,500 back?
No, you asked him,
Archie. Please.
All right.
I will ask him. Don't worry about it. I'll ask him for it.
Go ahead and do that, Arch.
Come on,
please. Come on.
Look.
So what I'm saying is this. I know that Roman does a lot of good for a lot of people that he doesn't shout about.
His ego. He's fucking out of control, that guy.
So what? So he's a good guy. He's a nice person. Roman's a good guy.
Look, I never meant any harm.
Roman only helps himself.
What about
you know that?
I'm just trying to do a show, talk about watches, and then all this. There's a lot of factions trying to tear me apart. Look, showcase.
Tim, I'm not trying to tear you apart.
Tim has
I'm nothing but try and give you advice.
Me too. Look, I'm just trying to get through this. Tim has zero badness in him. He is Mr. Little on the rise in the world of giants. He means no harm to anyone. Tim just wants to play in the sandbox and have peace.
Back to Paul. I mean,
that's a very good point, Showcase. I agree with you 100%.
Cameron, let Cameron speak.
How can this be patched up? What suggestions do you give?
Well, I think for a start, the panel instead when I say the panel, I'm talking about Paul, OC, and Tim, the gentleman on my left here. with a nice sandy grey white hair like mine. He hasn't said a word yet, so I don't know. I don't know what.
Global Forest.
What I was going to say is
don't get a drink into him. He behaves very badly.
They should concentrate
I hope
more.
I think he didn't drink today.
They should concentrate more on being worried about the gun situation, which is not easy to forget. My family saw that. You find that funny, OC? You think that's funny?
I did not know about it. That's terrible. That is terrible.
I know. It's terrible.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I don't know. I don't know Jim. I don't know anything about him, so and I certainly don't defend anything like that.
Well, I tell you what I do know. I tell you what I do know. I know that in America, Glock 19s are legal to carry if you have the right permit. I also know that they can kill you stone dead, and I also know that they are very dangerous weapons. So when someone threatens me with one live,
Mr. Thorpe, who made that threat? Who actually made that?
I'm not a grass. I'm not going to say the name.
Paul, if you send me the video, because I was told that someone sent you a clip, and I believe that the video was edited to make it look worse than it actually was, because I remember throughout the whole time it was just a joke. Yes, guns are not to be joked with, and if I could take it back, I would take it back. I apologize for that. It was insane. I mean, is people go to Vegas to gun ranges to shoot? It's a crazy town, and we were completely out of control. But I believe that just like what you said about the comments that someone deleted a horrible thing about you, and then I undeleted it. I believe people are trying to manipulate you by sending you a bit of by exaggerating how bad the thing was. And I think all of this is a bit taken out of, because you're taking bits and pieces and putting them together with. So I think there's some manipulation going on and deceptive editing, because why would I undelete it? Like why would I if something was said to you about you?
I gotta go, guys. I'm leaving. Okay, I had enough.
Yeah,
Timmy.
Thank you,
Timmy,
Archie.
this is going around in circles there, Bear. Look, I'm just disappointed, but Paul, I love you. I want to tell you I love you. See if you can get me any sponsorships. I'll do anything for money.
Yeah,
okay?
we're gonna get
I'll
that
fucking
money
eat
from Nico.
sewage. I'll eat sewage. Okay, I'll eat sewage for money. Okay, anything you get me a sponsorship, man. I'm happy to do that, guys. I gotta go. I gotta wax my car before my show. I've got to take the wax off. Wax on, wax off.
Get that wax off. You got 40 minutes.
See you later, guys.
Take care.
See you later, Paul.
Yeah, I'll say this about Tim there were occasions in Las Vegas where watching him, it was heartbreaking because it looked like he had too much to drink on several occasions, and I think he's acknowledged that's something that happens that he's not proud of. One thing
I'll forgive it, OC. I'll forgive it. I'll ask
but
you. Go on.
I'll just real quick. I'll just say, like, if he's done something to maybe to tarnish, your friendship and to question his loyalty. If you want to look at how loyal of a friend he is, look at how he and Archie Luxury have been loyal to each other, even when there was a huge rift and he was, let go from the show. He still, to this day, does a 2-hour live stream before Archie's show, then jumps on Archie's show and contributes, then does another 2-hour show afterwards, literally, giving his whole livelihood and his whole career is based on supporting his friend who gave him a big break in the YouTube world. So I think that shows a lot of respect it speaks a lot to, when you're a loyal friend.
He always speaks highly of you, Mr. Thorpe. I really mean that.
Yeah, look, guys, I'm not denying that, but listen, I'm going to leave in a second. I just want to say one or two more couple of things. First of all, we've got Pavel saying, gasp, someone owns a gun in Nevada. He didn't brandish it at anyone. Well, I'll tell you what, Pavel. The accusation on the video was that he was under the influence of alcohol, driving a car with a loaded 9mm, right? Tell that to the police and see if they find it. Gasp, right? That's going to jail material.
Look again. I think you had a bit of a edited version of what happened. It was
Well,
Tim,
you
can
can't
I say
edit a
something?
gun.
longer
Tim, you
context.
can't
But
edit a
I
gun
did
being
admit
waved
that just
around saying
brandishing
that
guns,
people,
that's
they
not
can't
a,
hear you.
Tim,
it's not
can I say
funny.
something, please? Can I
Yes,
say something?
Bukaris.
Okay. Paul, you know
Mm.
why Tim is upset? And do you understand you are upset as well why of the action of Tim? Because he been to Vegas for certain reason. Because it's a gathering. Everybody is be agreed to go to Vegas. Number one. Number two is I have no idea what happened. You know, it just it was between him and Nico and stuff like that. It just like it's a problem, like you said, it's between him and the others. And why all these problems? I thought we here just to to get along. Why
Yeah.
we
That's
are
all I
repeat?
want. That's
Tim,
all
can
I
you take the
want. That's
Minecraft
all I
off?
want.
No, we are repeating the same thing. Everybody hearing the same thing. This is a drama. This is just like again, it's like a drama. Okay, let's forget about this. Tim, what do you want from Paul? Paul, what do you want from Tim? Tim, what do you want from Paul Pluta? Paul Pluta, what does he want from everyone?
I don't
It
want
just
anything from anyone apart from loyalty. That's all I ask. I don't ask for anything. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for money. I never asked that people give me anything. All I asked is that people are straightforward with me. If they don't like me, tell me to my face instead of being cowards in the chat. And if they do like me, then just be loyal. That's all I asked. I hate two-faced people. And
I
GT,
know.
by the way, Paul, I saw the video. Tim showed it was empty. Tell that to the cops.
No, but you see, you didn't see that. So
I
whoever
didn't
sent
see
you,
that, no.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. People are trying
Tim,
to
it doesn't matter.
manipulate you.
Tim,
No,
do you
it
know
does
more?
matter. It does matter
Tim,
because
more,
whoever
no,
clipping
Tim,
this, they're
Tim.
trying to manipulate it and make it look worse than it
Guys,
actually was. And it
guys,
was
can I say?
bad. But I'm
Please,
telling you,
please,
this is
listen,
manipulation, deceptive editing. Just like whoever sent you
Tim,
that someone blocked and then I unblocked. They're doing
Tim,
this to set
Tim,
us
Tim,
against each other.
Tim, Tim,
Yes.
remember this does that. You remember what's this does that. Listen, we are here just like
This, that.
what you want from Paul and what Paul wants from you. Only just you have to just explain to each other what you want from each other and how to move on forward or forget about the past. It's very simple, adult. This is how things works. Otherwise, you're gonna
Bukaris, what I want from Tim, I don't think he can
yes.
deliver. I don't
Okay,
think he
so
can deliver.
what's Tim got to say against that? And then what do you mean by he cannot deliver? Is it very hard?
Because there are now quite clearly two factions in this community. There is what I call the regular people that just want to have fun, talk about watches, get together and have good times and be friends. And then there are another group that are hugely evident in the chat here tonight who have no lives, want to live on hate, get there. I mean, I don't know what any grown man is doing sitting on the chat tonight writing some of this. They must be very lonely. Tim has either got to go with them or he's got to come with us. There's no middle room. There's no middle ground. I accept that Tim is not responsible for what people write in the chat, totally. But he is responsible for controlling them to a degree.
Okay. So Tim, what do you want from Paul?
I don't want anything. I just look, I just want to do show, and if he needs my help, I offer my help. If there's anything, he could do for me, like I don't know. I don't really I I'm just trying to do my show every day.
Obviously, Paul said to you that he cannot deliver what he is really what he wants.
Well, look, I think Paul wants me
so you
to,
should ask Paul what is that is cannot be delivered.
Look, I gotta say, most of these attacks on Paul that happen right now is because Paul is here. But like when Paul is not here,
Yeah,
there's
course,
people who
yeah.
follow Paul. They follow a lot of stuff. But like you go to yesterday's live stream that I did, it was nothing. I don't know. I think I just want to do my shows, and if I can help, I'll try to help. And I never. That's why I said
Tim, what was our advice to you in Vegas? It was simply this: just look, mate, just leave the drama behind, because the drama's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, I know.
And we don't want to come on that journey.
And I'm just trying to cover the news, talk about wristwatches, trying to what's the latest releases, and I'm trying right now schedule a get together in Vegas, and not in Vegas. Archie's coming to United States, and I'm just trying to schedule the event for a lot of viewers to come and meet up and just have fun. That's all.
Let me read this one out, Tim. I'm dying to read this out. The Patek connoisseur, 4P thinks he is more important than royalty. I don't, mate, but you clearly do, because that must be the 100th time you've written about me tonight. There you go.
But I don't even know. I never even seen this guy. This is the first time he's in my chat.
No, I'm just joking. I've acknowledged him at last. There you go. Oh. You've been acknowledged. You've been dying for it. And now
let's backtrack. Okay, let's backtrack from London. Watch show.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Just it's not very long back. So, how is that? How is the relationship between you and Tim, Paul and Tim, and everyone? Yes.
Fine.
How will Archie and Paul Pluta was received with flowers, picked up from the airport and being looked after so far and stuff like that. Why are you guys together now in front of everyone? It's not even a month later. It's like, you're going to kill each other. And it just like
holy shit! What the fuck are you talking about? Kill each other? They're talking. Yeah. They're discussing. Why are you so fucking dramatic?
That's how people interpret. That's some people think that there's more.
There's a reoccurring theme here, Tim. There's a reoccurring theme that I've got to pick up on. A lot of people are saying that I'm too sensitive about the comments. They don't get it. It's not the comments that bother me. It's your loyalty that bothers me. I don't give a shit about the comments.
I don't even understand this whole loyalty thing. I don't know when did I? Oh, is it because I asked you guys? Apparently, and this is what I'm saying. I'm saying again. If you guys asked me not to talk to Nico at the Lily Bar, I said I apologize. I don't remember. I did not remember it in the moment, and I don't remember. I don't even remember you guys asking me again. And if that
we asked you before, Tim, let's just reiterate so that we're clear. We asked you before we even came to Vegas. We said you're more than welcome to be around us, but we don't want to get involved in any drama or any filming with Nico, with you, blah blah blah. Then you came into the thing, into the event, and you did exactly what you've been asked not to. Although you said you forgot or you didn't hear it.
I forgot. Yeah,
that's twice.
It was not as clearly stated as I think it should have been, because I have
I think it was very clearly stated. But then Tim, as I say, there's the thing about the comments as well in the past, and there's other people saying other things to me that you are what you are saying, and then there's the video evidence where you're calling me a part of the cartel, you're calling me your mate waving a gun around, etc. All this stuff adds up, Tim. It all adds up, Tim, and it don't add up to a friend.
That's what I'm saying, Paul. I think people are trying to set us apart. That's why, because they're not sending you the parts where I talk good about you. They're only sending you the bad stuff, and they're adding up a tally. Okay, this is every time he said something bad, or brought up a chat when someone is criticizing you. It's just like, I tried to be fair. I was fair to Anthony. I tried to be fair. When there's criticism to dish out, I'll give criticism. When there's no criticism to give out, I won't. But people are trying to. There's players behind the scenes who are trying to stir stuff up, and they'll manipulate, they'll take things and they'll send it to you to create a kind of a tally that, oh, I'm actually undermining you. But
what Tim does isn't
on.
malicious at all. I mean, for example, one of his biggest supporters is Cars and Chrono in Los Angeles, and even last night he was making fun of Cars and Chrono, and someone sent Cars and Chrono a clip and said, "Look, Tim was was ribbing you last night." So this happens all the time. That's just in Tim's personality to kind of take whatever's being talked about and make light of it, and in some cases joke about it or go along with it for entertainment value. I understand how that that can be misperceived, but I mean, look at Tim. There's no maliciousness in his in his character. He's really not the kind of guy that.
I don't have the time. When will I find?
Listen. I've really had enough, right? Look, if you guys don't get it, you're never going to get it. Look,
Paul, can I just say something, because I really wanna leave, and I wanna say goodnight to Mr. Thorpe. I think it's very clear what Mr. Thorpe is asking. This is not about the comments in the chat. This is about Tim's choice. He has to choose to remain with the community consisting of the trolls, or basically eliminate that community and go different direction. It's a very difficult choice. This is a choice that Tim is going to have to think about, because he is deeply now rooted in Archie Luxury universe, which is full of those kind of people. And I know, Mr. Thorpe, what you're talking about. They're normal people and they're idiots, okay? And you basically cannot control idiots, but you can control people who you want to be loyal to you. Not control them. You basically want to for Timmy to show loyalty by distancing himself and eliminating those kind of comments, those kind of trolls, and so on. It's a very complex thing, and it's a very difficult thing for a very small channel that depends on the super chats, in which large number comes from the drama-related issues, and it's going to be tough.
It caused so much drama, Bear, when I tried to get rid of trolls.
Timmy, it's going to be hard for you, and the time will come when you're going to have to make that decision. I am obviously always leaning for you to be part of Archie Luxury universe, but you need to understand what Paul is telling you. Mr. Thorpe is very open, direct. Everybody's misreading here that he's actually pissed about comments being in the chat today, which is not the case. It's the fact that he perceives you as somebody who is very loyal to him, somebody who is a true friend, and he doesn't feel that someone who is a true friend should be tolerating on being part of this. But I don't think that Mr. Thorpe fully understands how complex this is for you. I don't think many people do. We talked about it. You remember our conversations. You had these moments when you had to make a decisions, and you're consistently trying to float above this, trying to make a living on this YouTube. So I don't envy you, Timmy. I really don't envy you. You have a difficult path ahead. You're going to have to make some tough decisions. I can tell you from me personally, I will always be your friend, and I will always support you, whatever decision you make, because you're more important to me than any of these trolls.
Yeah.
And to you, Mr. Thorpe, I do understand your point of view. I don't blame you, sir. You are fully in a position to have that point of view. However, I am part of Archie Luxury universe, and Archie is my dearest friend. So I have to maintain and stay there, and he's too dependent on that. Therefore, I cannot endorse your recommendation, but I do respect you, sir. I like you very much.
Thank you.
And I will maintain to be your viewer and your supporter.
I think, Bear, can I just say that was a magnificent and very clear roundup of everything, and you put it very well. Thank you for that.
Good night, everyone. Mr. Thorpe, see you soon.
Good night.
Timmy, see you soon. Aussie, everyone, good night. Thank you.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right, Tim, I'm off as well. Look,
Wait, before you leave, Paul, I just wanted to say this one thing, because I haven't had anything to say the whole night. I do notice that you run your own live stream weekly, and I thought that it would be great to include a minority on the show to come on, and if you're willing or if you want, I like talking about watches, so I was just asking for your permission.
They never let you speak, did they? They never
Yeah,
let
I
you
barely got a chance. I barely got a chance to speak, but I'd like to come on the show, talk watches. I know your show is very popular, especially here in the Atlanta area. When you go into dealers, I don't know if you know this or not, into jewelry stores, they're playing your shows. And I think that it would be a good look because a lot of the dealers here are Middle Eastern and other minorities. It's probably good to have another minority on the show to talk about watches and to give that perspective of it. So I was just wondering,
Cameron,
if I could come on and talk watches.
I'll do even better than that. We'll do a one-to-one interview and we'll have a chat and I'll get you on. You're more than welcome, mate. Not because you're a minority, but because you're a nice human being, I hope.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. He's a very cool guy. He helped me out immensely.
The color of your skin means nothing to me.
Right.
Either way, you're just another human being.
Yeah, that's of course the truth. But there's a lot of people that watch these shows that are like more welcome.
You'll be more engaged.
Like when they watch somebody like them on the show. So I just want a lot of people to be invited and be comfortable.
And
watching
Cam might one day be a watch dealer as well. He has he tries.
He has the business aptitude for it.
He's a dealer.
Yeah, I might want to be a part of the cartel one day.
He dabbles.
Yeah.
So listen, guys, I'm going to shoot off now because it's gone midnight here and I'm still really tired. Someone's just WhatsApped me, Tim, and they said they've watched that part of the video again, and Tim does say Red has had a little bit too much to drink. Okay, so fair enough. But it still doesn't take away from the rest of it. But anyway, look,
Red was the guy in the back seat.
Yeah.
It's you have to watch the whole thing because and this is what I'm saying. You have to watch the whole thing to get the full image. Whenever someone is sending me, I'm very skeptical of anything anyone ever sends me because they're sending a part that they want to see me to manipulate me in a way that they want me to the way they because if I just listen to that small part, it will have a different impact on me than if I listen to the whole thing. Yes, before
Tim, he said, she said, whatever.
Yeah.
There is two story, actually three story, to the truth. Okay.
Yes.
Paul Thorpe is here. You are here.
Yes.
Clear it out and call it a day. He's gonna go. You are gonna stay. Obviously, it's your channel. So what are you gonna say? So no need to repeat and go back to the past. Yeah. So just call it a day. So so you just clear it out. Just
much respect to you, Paul, for coming on and
thanks. Thanks.
Thank you for coming on.
It is what it is, Tim. I hope that things can get put right.
Yeah.
And that we can judge you on your actions and I hope things work out for everyone. But there's no hard feelings.
Of course. I never mean any ill will. I just got carried away and listen.
And you need to split 50% of your super chats with me tonight because otherwise
you're talking about the vicious comments. Tim usually gets between 250 and 350 viewers on a Friday night. We're at over 500. So most of these people are here for you. They're here for you.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Ratings platinum there, Paul. Ratings platinum. It's made for a very, very high rated show. And hopefully these guys will subscribe. Don't just come here for Paul. Stay, because we'll work on this. I'll work it out. Let's talk watches. Let's put the drama on pause, guys. Come on, please. Upvote the live stream. It's all about the fun, guys.
I'll just answer Ben's question because he's paid to ask. I won't be coming to Vegas in October, Ben, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel comfortable coming back to the States at the moment. But hopefully maybe next year. And we will be doing something in Brighton. So anyone from the United States that wants to come to Brighton in June or July, they'll be more than welcome. It is completely free. There is no charge. We will not be charging anyone a single penny to come. It's not about the money. It's about the fun.
Yeah.
Paul,
Okay.
I have a question. I have a question towards that.
Yeah.
Would it be gonna be like there's a watch for sale, or it's gonna be watch dealers or something like that, or just like a hangout, or
It's probably going to be a little bit of both. What we can't do is because it's free. I can't. I mean, security would cost about £25,000. I can't pay that out of my own pocket and put on a free show. So
yeah, but
that's
people
just the security. That's just the security.
People they say, okay, we're just gonna go there just to hang out. We can't hang out.
I think
anymore.
so. Yeah. Basically, it's a great city. It's going to be a get together. People can hang out. There's loads to do in Brighton. We're going to organise some stuff. We're going to organise some meals. We're going to go up on the 360, which is like this thing that goes round and sees the whole of the city. So many shows there. We're going to do all sorts of bits and pieces.
So it's just like a gentleman hangout, sort of. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone's welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, hang out. Speedy Hernandez, $5 super chat. The Archieverse is based on being caricature of real human hyperbole, and being ridiculous is the standard. Tim falls into the trap at times. And then Blondie, good for you, Cam.
Thank you, Blondie,
for being a go-getter. Much respect.
Well,
respect the hustle,
Paul,
Cam.
I know that if this may help with the situation going on at hand, Tim, you mentioned that some people in the comment section can say very hurtful things. I'm pretty sure Tim would be more than happy to let me have a wrench to. I will personally go through the comment section if somebody says something slanderous.
Yeah, don't push it,
calm
Cam.
down there, Cam.
Don't push it.
Calm down.
Cam, let's.
Yeah.
You're on a roll there, but now
look, you already stole one lead.
Well, I'm just trying to help cover like.
Yeah, you're not.
Something about
thanks
you.
for helping.
You know what?
I will take it out.
Let's test. We could test drive it for 3 days. What about
Tim,
that?
can I just say, Tim,
Yeah.
honestly, listen, Tim, it's not about what people say about me in the comment section. I don't really care. It's about you support that. Tim, you have moderators that hate my guts with a passion. You have moderators that troll me. Right? Come on, guys. There's a level of loyalty that the merest friend would expect. Okay.
You've made the point very clear, and you've done it with dignity and courtesy.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Good night, and take care, everyone.
Good night, Paul. Thank you.
Cheers. See you later.
Good night. Good night.
See you
Paul.
later. I need to
That was a
go
great show.
take a bathroom break. I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Let's see how he's doing.
See you.
Doing good, Bafaris. Doing good, Cameron. How is your Friday night going?
Well, I have a project that is supposed to be finished tomorrow.
And you're not doing it because you're here.
Yes, and I'm supposed to watch Ozark tonight, which I can no longer do because yeah.
And I want to apologize for everybody who contributed comments and is viewing tonight. Their comments are just coming in so fast. There's no way that we could possibly keep up with them and pay attention to what the discussion was at the same time. So unlike usual, where we're trying to do our best to pay attention to comments and questions, we really couldn't do that today. So our apologies.
It's 500 people watching the stream on the hour, so
well, see, I was just trying to talk to Tim on Paul, and I don't know, somebody got really upset.
No, nobody got upset. You made your point very well, I think. Mario Vieira, £5. Tim, let's all chip in to buy Paul a bottle of something nice. I'll start with £5. Thank you, Mario.
Cool, guys. Yeah. Hey. Let's do that.
And if we missed super chats too, we apologize. There were so many comments
We'll
and
be
questions flying
busy.
in. There was no way we could keep track of everything.
Yeah. And by the way, when I was in the restroom, it dawned on me: did Cam try to put me on the spot to get a wrench? What the hell?
I mean, where's
Cam,
his sense of loyalty?
Cam, what the? Yeah. Are you who are you loyal to? Just
It's
try
I'm
to
loyal
put
to
me on
you,
the spot.
Tim.
I don't
I was trying
appreciate
to
that,
help
man.
your. I
This
was trying to
always
help
this
your
how come
relationship.
Cameron? How come this always
I changed
happens
my
whenever
mind.
he has a special guest? He has a
Man.
special guest on, and you wait till the end and say, "Oh, Oshin, is it okay if you help me do this?" Or
I never asked
Yeah.
O'Shane for help with anything.
Cam, that was messed up. You just threw me under the
yeah.
bus. By the way,
Yeah,
it
You
was
asked,
5
you
months.
asked, you asked,
That was
O'Shane-
5
you
months
asked O'Shane-
membership, super
Tim,
chat. Subscribe, Paul.
he asked
Subscribe to
O'Shane if
Cam.
you
Love
can
you guys.
have his
Subscribe.
daughter's telephone number.
Yeah, yes,
Contact-
Oshin. Didn't you ask Oshin for his telephone number? Yes or no?
No, I didn't.
Who did you
I
ask for the telephone number?
I
That's
said
for his daughter.
Can I talk? Can I explain this or not?
Mm-hmm.
I told O'Shane, hey, is it okay if I DM your daughter on Instagram?
Oh, that was another mistake you made. It was somebody else that you asked for their phone number.
You know what? Cam does deserve that a chance to do something with Paul.
I think what
he has given me a
Cam's
lot of
going to
his
do is
time.
do a phenomenal job being the co-anchor and star on the Paul Thorpe show.
That's pretty cool.
And
no, look, huge kudos. That's why he came. That's why he came to my show. He put in the hours, and that's why I appreciate he did that. That he took that opportunity because that's how it's done.
Yeah.
And if he was on
during
the
a
show for the
discussion,
first time ever, I would have kicked him off right away, right? But because he actually
put in the
puts in
time.
hours into my show, so I do. That's good for you, Cam. You did the right thing. Showcase watches £1.79. Be honest, how's the script? I tried hard today. The script.
Can you drop the link, Tim? If there's anybody who wants to jump on and share verbally their opinion about what transpired tonight, I think that'd be helpful for us because we were listening very intently and involved in the discussion at times, and maybe we didn't sense how it was going or what the nuance was. I mean, and it was hard to read all the chat. So if there's someone who
I want to make a poll, and I just accidentally, I think I clicked the wrong button. Hold on. End this poll.
Don't click the red button.
Poll.
Not the red button.
So,
how do you think? But do you want to reflect on what happened and share your?
Yeah, well, let's make a poll. What do you think? How do we say? How did today go? How do you think today went? What do you think about that?
Yeah, what are the choices?
What are some of the choices? Obviously, soft cock is one of the choices.
Great, good, or bad? I mean, I don't know.
Kudos. I don't know. Kudos.
Showcase watches pound 79. Be honest, how's the script? I tried hard today.
Tim.
Cam Prancing Elites, $2. Master of. You have to help me with the symbols here.
Yeah. Ass kissing.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's
ass
the
kissing strikes again. Stay flipping, y'all. That's for you, Cameron.
I need you to block that comment, please.
You know, that's the thing.
Right.
If I can talk about that, this whole and Paul Thorpe said it's not about the comments, but Bear summed it up correctly that the people who are the trollers are actually loyal viewers, and a lot of those loyal viewers are loyal customers, and so it's a very difficult situation to say that we won't allow people to comment and we won't allow people to joke or troll. I get lots of trolls against me. Tim, you get lots of trolls. I when I'm not on the show, I'm trolling you. That's part of the fun of the show. So I don't know if it's entirely fair. It's a very difficult decision for you to say, listen, you have to, not stand with those people, and you need to stand with us. Well, us is like, Roman and Nico and Paul Thorpe and Spencer. And then the other group is the thousands and thousands of watch enthusiasts and, the hundreds of loyal supporters who watch your show every night. So that's a tough one, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who people ask me, "Oh, you have to ban these people who have been very loyal," and I'm just trying to survive. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to survive on YouTube, and there's a lot of people who may seem like they're uh they're like trolly, but like they help me survive. So I don't know. It's just everything is I'm in between the hard place and the rock, and it's just I just have a headache. The whole thing. I'm just trying to stay above and float. Hey Eddie, let me just read this super chat, and then you'll tell us what you thought about this whole. Paul, I think Tim and the group's explanation of what's been occurring shows his loyalty. You choose not to accept the explanation. Shake hands. Thank you.
I think one thing that is clear,
Mm-hmm.
and I say this with the utmost respect to you, Tim, but it's clear that your drinking contributed to a lot of the miscommunication.
I think it was most of it. I was drunk out of my mind.
And the misaligned expectations. So people communicated expectations, people communicated things, and because you weren't of full mental capacity, like that exacerbated in almost every situation that went wrong in Las Vegas. It was because you had crossed the line.
Wasted out of my mind, completely wasted. That's why when you say okay, Eddie.
So that's that, right?
Yeah, you muted my man.
Hey, I watched parts of the Vegas stream. I didn't catch all of the Vegas streams.
Mm-hmm.
But so what's the issue? Is that I remember I caught the last part of this. I was out earlier.
We can't explain a whole week of what happened, Eddie. I mean, come on. You caught.
No, I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for that. I'm just giving the preference of I'm not here to talk about that subject. I sort of just hopped in.
If you want to ask a different question,
but
maybe that would be better suited, because we can't. It's hard to explain everything that happened.
So,
no, I'm not.
My question is: are you and Paul Thorpe still friends, Tim?
Well, I'm still his friend. I mean, I never had any problem with him. I never had any problem with anyone. I respect everyone who has to do what they're doing. I respect the hustle. If because look for me doing YouTube, it's extremely difficult. And look, if for him in order to be able to go on, he needs to he's like, oh yeah, I just look, any way it goes, I will respect the guy. I mean, he's just doing his thing, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. And I mean, like, I don't have problems with anyone. I love everybody.
He doesn't, and that is Tim's personality. I don't want to say to a fault, but he always wants peace, and to that end, I mean, he's non-confrontational, which means he almost never chooses sides.
Because there's so many sides. There's so many sides. When you choose a side, the other side fucks you. And I've been fucked so many times that I just don't want to. I don't want people to ask me to pick sides. I don't want to pick sides. And if people want to pick sides, they could pick sides around me. But like, I'm just trying to talk fucking watches. Just can I? Eddie.
Yes.
Can I?
I think you should. I don't know. I mean, I did catch the last part where Paul Thorpe is upset about a large percentage of your moderators being against him, right?
What? No, one moderator.
Oh.
That moderator was against me when I first.
Oh, he was against everyone.
Against everyone.
He was against me. I have a huge amount of respect for that moderator who was against me.
He may still be against me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
That's why you need me as a moderator, Tim.
Well, you're gonna kick him out.
No, Cameron.
Who am I against?
Nobody needs you as a moderator. No one. Literally no one.
So you want people?
Pavel, $10. Bear summed it up well. You're at a sort of crossroads. One, I don't think Paul Thorpe fully understands. This place would be a ghost town if you ban Hammered as hard as he does, and that's the issue. That those, and I talked about it during the show. A lot of the people who troll and joke and are watch enthusiasts. Why else would they be here otherwise? So they start off joking and trolling, and then they get sucked in by the watch content, and before you know it, they are asking. You find out that they have amazing collections, that they are incredibly knowledgeable about watches. It's unbelievable the transformation that happens with some of the folks that start off just trolling.
Was that UOC?
Absolutely.
100%.
Sure. 100%. 100%.
You should have known his name before he changed it to OC. You wouldn't have.
It was something vile.
Yeah.
Well, I have no.
Tim, do you think Paul, by appearing on your
problems with
channel
everybody,
tonight,
so
do you
that
think
would make
it's
me
a
a
weakness?
good person
Before let Cam
to
talk.
look
Cam
at.
hasn't had a chance to talk tonight.
Can you guys not talk over each other?
Yeah, I was saying I'd
first.
make a good moderator because I have no contention
Okay,
about
stop.
anybody.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a
No.
moderator because it's trust me, Cam. It's just not. There's only certain people that could be moderators, and I'm sorry. There's just too much.
You don't have the
responsibility
you don't
for
have the
anyone.
temperament for it.
I've
You don't
seen
have
what
the
happens.
temperament.
What happens to people when they become moderators? It changes them. It changes them psychologically.
It's like
It's
monetization.
not a good thing. That's why I personally wouldn't want to be. I regret that Paul made me a moderator on his channel, because then he demoderated me, and it's just like this whole thing is just like, oh, how do you interpret that? Then you start trying to interpret. Ooh, did Paul Thorpe take away my wrench because I don't know, he doesn't trust me anymore or something, right? Like that's why you don't want to be. You don't have a wrench to begin with. You don't want to be mod. Trust me, Cam. 40 watches,
40
night.
wrenches one night. Yeah.
40 wrenches one night. Yeah.
The thing is, can we remove comments? Sure. If there's a comment that's blatantly racist,
OC, you're not
offensive,
a moderator, right?
I'm not sure if I can.
Try to type something. Type something in the chat.
No, if I type something in the chat, I come up as you.
No, not you. Have to open it on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you have to just open a YouTube window. 4 Niners fine. Tim, settle down. Had a cup of brew. You owe OC a few drinks for his support and rebuttals against Paul. This community, Tim and AC3, operates at different level and mindset and lifestyle. Trolling consumes the entire internet. I think that's a really well said there. It's just a different. We come from different angles into a watch community, and if I were to angle like Paul, he doesn't need live. He doesn't need super chat revenue. He doesn't need YouTube revenue. You know, he doesn't have to. I am. You know, he doesn't care about people in the chat like I do.
Yeah,
you know?
I can't. I don't have a wrench, Tim. But
Did you try typing something? Oh, you don't have a wrench.
I don't have a wrench, but I can time out people and I can ban people.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think because you could do it through StreamYard.
That's right.
Yeah, because you have okay. So it's a little different. It's a different thing.
Yeah. So I actually can't control the comments. I can either, if someone's offensive, I can put that person in timeout.
But through StreamYard, not through because you're it almost works as if because you will, if you type something in the StreamYard chat, it just comes out as if I'm typing it out.
Correct. I'm Tim Wright.
So actually, you could time someone out, and it will show as if I'm timing someone out. So someone,
I don't think I've ever timed anybody out, but yeah. But if somebody did something, I would, and someone asked me to time somebody out, I could do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this whole thing, part of Paul's thing against me was, oh, you timed someone out. One of your moderators timed someone out, and then you untimed them, and it could have been actually.
But are your wrench people aren't on StreamYard?
No, but you have a wrench. You have my wrench through StreamYard, but yeah, because if you were to time someone out at the same time as one of my moderators timing someone out, that's why I'm like, I don't even really no memory.
But we generally don't do any moderation in the chats anyway. So
but
unless it's something really bad,
vile and awful, then we do.
Yeah, but for Paul to say like you intentionally reinstated a negative chat against you don't care enough to do that.
I just
I mean you don't really. I mean Tim, have you seen how lazy Tim is? I mean, we've all seen it, but I mean, you think he's going to take the time to and unmark a chat that was deleted? I mean, come on.
Thank you, Elmo.
Tim. So how
Yes.
do you feel now? I just want to know your feeling, your real feeling.
I feel really
What-
shitty. I feel really shitty because people try to tear me apart into all kinds of weird situations.
Tim, can I say something?
Yes.
What perspective are you going to take, and what action you really?
BA.
I have been watching a bit. I didn't see the stream that got pulled down when Gavin took you outside. But I think this started on the walk. You know, your sponsored walk when you had a pop at Nico.
Well, no. It would then you would have to take it back to where it started with Nico came onto Archie's stream and called me a dick sucker.
No, but I think that was the only time that I've seen you really stick up for yourself against.
Well, no, I made a video about Nico because when Nico came, the first time I stood up for myself was when Nico came on, called me a dick sucker, and then I made a video commenting on that, and I said I'm not gonna take shit from Nico anymore. I've just had it. He's been working in the background quietly, just digging at me the whole time. I said, you know what? Fuck this guy. He's a cunt, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. You know?
No, but see, where the community that you address that you've got are going to defend you, and there are going to be trolls going onto their channels. So from that point, I mean, Paul, I've got nothing against Paul, but he is a little bit sensitive. He doesn't take it too well when he gets sort of negative comments. He says that he doesn't, but I think he's a bit sensitive. But as your time in Vegas was going on, and the alcohol was taking hold, I've been there, and I know exactly how you feel, and I've done it myself. Where you do get drunk, and you do have periods of time where you don't remember, and they probably did speak to you, and you probably don't remember it because of the alcohol. So you can't really defend yourself because you don't know what actually happened. So you've just got to go with it. So I know how you feel, and that's probably what happened. But in Nico's case, you know, Paul's quite loyal to Nico as well. So he probably used the trolling comments as a defense for defending Nico. Do you see what I mean?
Well, I think Paul doesn't have a problem with Nico. He doesn't have a problem with me, but Nico clearly has a problem with me. And I was trying to resolve it, but Nico refuses to resolve it. So
yes,
thing,
so
right?
that's the point. Sorry, when you approached him in Vegas, as intoxicated as you was, that was probably the last thing that he wanted to do or get involved in, which is why he wouldn't entertain.
Again, if I remembered that he said, "Oh, don't approach Nico here."
Yeah, that's
I would not have.
Probably don't remember that because
I don't remember that. I do not remember that because otherwise, why would I? You know, if he did, because I could just do it online. I could just make another video about Nico until he comes onto my channel. So link for Nico. Because listen, the guy has a problem with me. He refuses to tell me what his problem is, and you know what? I'm not gonna let him continually going after me. Nobody. Let's be honest. Nobody. You know, he said he said that he contributes all of his success that he had this past time to YouTube, and then he uses his YouTube platform to prevent someone else from succeeding on YouTube. Fuck that. That's a dickhead piece of shit move, and I'm not gonna let him get away with it. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, you claim, oh, I would not be successful. I would not be successful if it wasn't for YouTube. And yet you will close paths for other people who try to become successful on YouTube. I think that's just dickish. Anyways, Mathis, member for 6 months, member super chat. Never forget the great wrenching of March. The dungeon has never been the same. there is still ghosts in the march. Only Green Room's War Room can save us. This, that, this, that. JJ wears size 9.
By the way, Tim, I've climbed up from the dungeon. You do
Yeah.
know that. I'm the bottom feeder, remember?
Yes, of course.
I've
The
changed my
bottom
name back
feed
to
is
BA.
rising. Hey Russell, I think we're gonna go back to the wristwatch talk tomorrow, correct? And
Yep.
today on the after show, and starting tomorrow. I did not want to talk about this. Paul called me. I did not, just for the reference, I did not call Paul and said, "Hey Paul, would love you to come on today and straighten things out." Because I'm cool with him. I'm just cool. I'm cool. It's just like I'm all good. It like if people say stuff about me, I don't doesn't really affect me because I know what I am in my heart. So I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, maybe you should contact Paul sometime and just have a private conversation between
Look, every
yourself.
time I say something to anyone, it just makes things worse. I don't know what it is. It's just I seem to not be able to explain anything. People love taking me out of context, and I think I think what
Well,
solves
we
everything is
understand you,
time,
Tim.
because eventually people realize what I'm all about, and that time
I think
fixes everything.
it was nice for Archie to jump on. It was nice when Bear
Yeah.
jumped on, and they
Yes.
offered some great perspectives and the spirited defense,
Yes.
of you. And I thought that was really good.
Yeah, huge shout out to Archie and Bear that there, and also to Bufaris, Eddie, and of course OC. You were a huge contributor there. It's amazing. Thank you
Tim,
so much for.
Tim, I want to talk to OC. Okay,
Mhm.
OC.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Bufaris.
If I am a person, which is my need is with you. Would I really say things to hinder that relation between me and you?
It's a very, very philosophical question. Could you be a little bit more specific?
I said if my need is I just want just your advice, or I wanted something from you or something like that.
Is this a hypothetical question or a specific? Or you're actually
Yes,
talking about me?
hypothetical.
Okay, hypothetical. Okay, you need something from me. Okay.
Yes. So if I want
Next.
something from you, what is me supposed to do? I mean, to approach you.
Well, I think the first thing you do is if you want someone from somebody else, you should be likable, approachable, and you shouldn't antagonize that person, right? So, and you need to think about what can I do to be reciprocal? What is it that other person needs that I might be able to offer to them to show them some reciprocity or value in return? How can it be something that's mutual, right?
So how to do that to enable me to reach you? This is another question. Well, I mean, that depends. Is it my approach? Number one, is it me, the way I look, or the way is my reputation, and how you're gonna precede me? This is all varies, right?
Yeah,
So
it all depends.
Yeah, it depends. So if my reputation, sort of, I'm well known, and then I came and knocked your door, and you looked at me and you said to me, "Oh, you are so and so." No, go away. Or I'll say to you, "Please listen to me. I would like to explain myself." Would you listen to me?
Are you drunk again, or are you completely
What's
sober?
going on?
I barely understand.
I'm not
whenever
following.
Bufaris talks, I zone out. It zonks me like, "Duh," and I don't know what is happening.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll make it very easy.
It's requiring an incredible amount of mental power just to concentrate on your question.
Christ.
Yeah, I will take it from the end. If your need from somebody, okay, and few are. This is called, they call it professionalism. If you're not professional and you're really, if you're not professional, what you're doing, you are lost. So you have to understand who you are, what you're selling, and what you want. This is what I'm trying to say. That's it.
Okay.
So if I want something from you, OC, I would come, I would say to you, OC, listen, I want these things from you. If I come to you in a harsh way, you wouldn't accept it. That's it.
I think this is aimed at you, Tim, to be listening.
Math is $5 super chat. We only have room for one Mike the Snake. Get this Bafaris.
Bafaris, let me ask you this. If I hypothetically wanted to get a particular panel member to shut up, what would be the best way for me to approach that?
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. Tim.
Super chat Tim. And then it's done.
Yeah, super chat Tim.
Bafaris, you know I'm joking, right? Come on, no joke,
guys.
No laughing.
This
is very serious.
I got the joke.
What do you think Tim is allowed me to come to his show? Come on, man.
I think, yeah, it's a good question,
Yeah,
Tim. Yeah, I love him too. He's an excellent contributor.
Yeah, I think Bafaris, you're a cool guy. You're a cool guy. I like everyone. There's no one that I did not let on the stream today.
Even Eddie's on the show.
Yeah, Eddie's on the show.
I think Tim just lets anyone on the show.
I think we're all just we're just trying
even
to
a
have
member
fun,
of the dungeon.
trying to kind of, I don't know, just talk about watch people and just have fun. And there's this shit that's going on around us, and it's affecting everything. And I think we just don't have to pay attention to a lot of the stuff. It's just there's a lot of jokes. The jokes that's going around, like that Coke stuff. It's just like,
what the fuck are you talking about, man?
It's Vegas,
what
baby.
The fuck? What the fuck
is egalitarian.
Exactly.
That's
Let's
the
just
long story.
calm down. Just be cool, okay? Just be cool.
Holy Mania, £1.79.
Price to boot Oliver
Reed. Is that a character?
Jesus Christ. I think. Oh,
Tim, you're not recovered. You still.
I know. I'm still. I barely had any sleep.
Not recovered.
No.
Really? You want me to
a week
talk
in Vegas is gonna take a couple of days.
It'll take me, man. My mind has been foreclosed. It's foreclosed, Bafaris. My mind has been foreclosed in Vegas. This is not a serious stream. Okay, I want everyone to understand that it's not serious stream. We just like to kind of joke around a little bit, fuck around, have fun, and just see what happens, guys. Make sure you upload the live stream.
I will say that an overwhelming majority of the people watching in the audience were very sympathetic to your point of view, Tim. That they were supporting you. They weren't anti-Paul. I mean, there may have been a few but for the most part,
there's a little bit anti-Paul came in to be anti-Paul, but
generally it was mostly people who were
anti-Paul. I don't see everyone being anti-Paul. There's few people. There's more people who are anti-Bafaris than anti-Paul. Okay, let's be honest.
They hate me more.
I'm on the fence about Bafaris. Actually, Bafaris was sitting in the back. I was contemplating, do I want Bafaris in this one? I was thinking about it.
There were some other people in the background that we won't mention, but that was interesting dynamic.
Oh no, that was the green room. That was green room.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been weird.
That was Mike the Snake thing. He's just playing a different clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just really funny. But
I thought that was really, really him.
No. That was just.
I'm so duped. I'm so duped. I'm so gullible.
You've been duped. You're so
I've been
gullible.
duped by the Mike the Snake loop. So Mike the Snake loop gets me every time.
Yeah. It's I know he's clever. Green Room is very, very clever.
He's a very
comes
smart
up with
guy.
all kinds of
I
interesting
don't know what
jokes.
time his show starts, but I think it's too early for me. But otherwise, I would definitely join him for one time for his Green Room dungeon review or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 8 o'clock in the morning UK time.
Oh,
It's quite
when
early.
it's on?
Well,
It's the middle of the night for me.
Anyway, Tim,
Yes.
actually, you had two heavy hitters in your channel tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
me and who else?
BA.
No, you have Archie, you have Bear.
Oh yeah, he was on too.
Oh
Yeah,
my God!
but let's be honest, the true heavy hitters is BA and Bufaris. That's the getting these
No,
two guys on
I am
is more
getting out of
difficult
because
than anyone
no,
else.
because Archie, I think he calls me a drunken whatever. Get rid of him, whatever. He doesn't remember. Does he remember those days? Look, in London, who looked after him? You just tell him that, okay? Just remind him of those days. Really, who been nice to this guy? Looked after him, and he called me these names. And he booted me out of his channel. This is the second as well for nothing, and I'll tell you as well. I don't want to say the bad words. I'm a good person anyway.
You are a good
No,
person, Bufaris.
really. Tell him that I'm not gonna say a bad word about him, but it's whatever he think about me is not appreciated, and good luck with his. I'm withdrawing all my things, so it doesn't matter. Let him be.
Wait,
All
say
right.
it again. From who? From Archie or from Paul?
Yeah. I'm off Archie. Yes.
Are you still a member of mine?
I'm withdrawing out of yours as well.
Wow. Say
Oh.
I lose another lead, guys. I lost another lead. And then tell me, you know how stressful that is? You know how stressful that is?
I'm telling you out of your face. I'm telling you in your face because this guy is saying these things, and you are sitting duck. You're not protecting your property. You're not protecting yourself. So if this guy is going to appear here and criticizing your contributor or who people who are supporting you, and you're saying nothing, well, you are good for nothing. Then we'll find.
Wait, say who's wait. Can you give me
Archie.
the example?
Archie
was criticizing who?
Me.
Archie was criticizing you?
Yeah, he told you to boot me.
But I didn't boot you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
But he should have said something.
Oh, I'm just Bufaris, I didn't want to even talk to you.
I know.
I'll tell you now. Why would I boot you? Why would I boot you? I love you, man.
Difficult. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so
yeah, I just didn't want to talk about because Paul was giving me the fisting and OC was giving me the fisting and everyone's kind of just having a bit of fun there.
OC is a very good man. He's looking after your ass. To be honest with you, he's a very good.
Yeah.
And I don't know about else. So, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm an honest man.
I gotta tell you, man, I can't lose you as a supporter. I need that to stay alive. Bufaris, come on, renew your membership. I need to. It's hard, It's really, it is very depressing whenever someone kind of deletes their membership, cancels support. It's depressing because I really
I was trying to elaborate something to OC and telling you about that story, telling me that's very hard for you to understand about the business. I said, if you need with a dog, you go and say to him, Mr. Dog, because you need that dog. You need something from the dog. You don't criticize, you don't, talk about him in bad ways and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to
guys,
break.
Just please look. I understand. I'm not perfect. I never said I was perfect. Right? And I know I make mistakes, but I hope that I try to always come back and fix things up. Okay? I try my best. There's a lot of and I can't do things. I'm like Rolex. I cannot make swift decisions. It's a big ship.
Tim,
big community.
you're your own man.
You are anything but Rolex, because you cannot be Rolex. They're so secretive. You're not. You are broadcasting.
But like it's like turning a big ship. You know, it can't just pivot in 360. You know, it's a. I have to slow it down. Slow it down. We can't make switch. You know, it's just people come at me from all. Everyone's very high. There's high emotions, high tensions, and I don't know. It's just. I know that I'm emotionally distraught. Tomorrow, the roommate is coming. She's gonna give me hell, and everyone just having at it.
She's gonna.
Hey,
You're,
hey,
you're
Cam.
like an oil tanker, Tim.
Yeah, I'm
Take
like an
10
oil
minutes
tanker.
to stop and
They're
half
saying
an hour to
they're
turn.
saying you are rubble streaming.
Yeah,
against our-
I'm wrapping it up. I'm wrapping it up, guys. I just
You're rubble
wanted to
streaming.
go for a few more minutes to say I'm sorry to everyone who I've offended. Fuck you to everyone who hates me, especially that Nico kid. And I love you guys.
Tim. Just be positive, please. Forget about all
Yeah,
those things.
I know,
No.
I know.
Okay,
It's just
and
I'm just
go
having
to Archie's and just you know what the drill is.
Yeah.
Just relax, Tim. Just relax.
Just relax, Timmy. Just relax. Just that's what I need to do. I'm gonna go on your stream. I'm gonna be doing a bit of cleaning because I have a roommate coming and I need to
Eddie,
vacuum
are you going to
clean the
Archie
house.
stream?
I might go to bed. It's 1 a.m. and I gotta play
Oh,
polo
wow.
at 8:30.
Daniel Katz says he was hiding behind a rock. It was a scary stream. It was a scary stream. Mike K, £4, 49 cents. Keep going, Tim. Remember the what say about Mr. Dog and who can't go wrong. And Super Neutron Star $2. Tim, you're a good man. We know this about you. Thank you, Super Neutron. Super
Tim.
Neutron, he's one of the guys. He was very, very critical about what I was what I was about, what was my deal. And he learned that look, I'm just trying my best for you guys. I'm trying my best.
Tim,
Thank
I
you.
wouldn't apologise for anything whilst under the influence. I wouldn't apologise for anything else apart from when you was under the influence.
I mean,
It may be viewed as disingenuous.
Let's wrap it up, baby.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's just take a look at the thoughts on the new Grand Seiko Spring Drive GMT. Let's just take a look at a wristwatch so that we can have a good excuse that we actually spoke about watches. This is a watch show, guys. Wait a minute. Look at this one. This is
I actually like that one. I really like that pink
whoa,
dot.
what is this?
But it's sold out.
Oh, it's already sold out. This looks actually really nice because no
What
date.
size is it?
There's no date. It doesn't say automatic or anything. It's just clean dial. This is what Grand Seiko is usually best at. It's 5,400,
Are they
which
stealing
probably means it's
Rolex's
sports.
stick?
What is this? What's the movement? Let me see here. Where's the movement? The movement is no, manual wind. Wow. What's the case size? Never mind. 36.5. So it's Explorer 1 size. That's a beautiful freaking watch. What?
That's just like the OP36 Candy Pink.
Can a man wear this?
Cam.
This one's for Cam, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a great watch.
Yeah, I love this. This is actually I like that pink dial. It's something not serious.
But Tim, what do you think about the whole? It has a holes case though. Do all Grand Seikos have a holes case?
I love the holes case. Makes it easy to change straps. Let's see, what is this one? There's another one of these. That's cool. I want to see the GMT, the new GMT. Wow, there's a green one as well. Not sure what that is. Okay, where's the GMT? Where's the GMT? I can't find the GMT.
That's a GMT.
And these are all. Everything else is just downhill from there. Oh, there's a GMT one. Look at that. It looks like Explorer 1 black dial. Check it out, right? That's pretty cool. Wow. Explorer.
So these are new releases.
Explorer 2. Sorry, Explorer 2. What's the movement? Spring drive, 41 millimeter size. What? No, wait. Yeah, 41. That's Okay, we got a real competitor here against Explorer 2 then. Obviously, it's a kind of an Explorer 2 knockoff, but look at that. Spring Drive GMT. I wish the hand was different color, but then people would say, "Oh, they're copying Explorer too much."
Do you think they'll improve their bracelets?
Yeah, well, of course. The only thing is it's also titanium. It's also 8,400. There's no picture of a bracelet here. Did someone said they did improve or no? I don't think so. No.
No, have they? Do you think?
I don't think so. And it's a little bit on the thicker side. Was it 13.9? I think the Black Bay Pro is a little bit thinner. I'm gonna have to see this in person. This actually, guys, I like this. I really, really like this. Speedy Hernandez, $2. Just be you, Timmy. Don't copy other shticks. Thank you, Speedy. It's thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I try not to. A lot of people copy my shticks too. Air King Ben, $2. I echo Speedy's comments. Do not change. Thank you, Air King Ben. Yeah, I mean, I heard that. I heard a lot of people said that I've changed.
No.
Do you guys think I've changed?
No.
Let me make a poll. Okay, I'm gonna close this poll. 200 people voted in this poll. They said, what do you think of today? 41 said kudos to Paul for coming on. 21 said Tim's trying his best. 22% said Tim was a soft cock. And 16% said, let's just talk watches.
I was the one that said that Tim was a soft cock.
I am.
You was defending him all night, Cam.
Tim, Marco and Archie's.
No, it's green room.
Is it?
It's a joke. It's a green room.
Wait.
What
Tim,
was that? What was the poll I was supposed to make? Oh, did I change?
Tim, was that Marco that was trying to get on?
No. That was green room.
Oh.
Okay, I put a new poll whether I changed. Guys, make sure you vote in this poll. This is really important, and I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down in 3 minutes. And make sure you upvote the live stream. I would really appreciate the upvotes and subscribe and become members because I think because of Vegas, I lost quite a few supporters. People really got pissed at me because the stupid mistakes and all the nonsense.
But that's all they are. They're only mistakes.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I know, and I make mistakes.
You're a young man in Vegas. Everyone makes mistakes. So what?
They're not mistakes if you think of them as lessons.
Yeah. You're young. You're still young. You're confident. Your confidence is growing. If you're changing, it's because your confidence is growing.
No, it's just.
I wouldn't worry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let it worry.
No, we met, right? Like I don't mean no harm to anyone. Just trying to give this YouTube thing a go. I don't know. Maybe I changed because it's just that Nico really pissed me off. That he's doing so well on YouTube, and then he's trying to undermine me, and it's just like I'm trying my fucking best, and him to kind of go after me after saying like, "Oh, Tim, I was, I did, I bless YouTube for saving me, right?" And then he uses his platform to fuck me. And it's just like it just really made me sad.
Can you not break away from Nico, or are you some sort of joint venture with Archie? Can you not just break away?
I was just trying to. Huh?
Can you not just break away from him?
From who?
Nico.
Oh no, I mean I'm not with him. Not with Nico, but like he's using his leverage in the background to undermine me.
I thought you was trying to retrieve some money for Archie on Archie's behalf.
No, what happened was when we were at the London Watch Show, Nico said he's going to get the sponsorship, but then there was no. We even had like a great discussion. Me and Archie were standing outside, and he pulled pulled up beside us in his car, and we had a talk. And he said he's gonna get that sponsorship. So, and Archie was like, Archie told me like, hey, Nico is not did not do the sponsorship, and I don't have his phone number. And I told him, oh, I have. Let me contact him on your behalf, because Archie was like, it's whatever, you know. But I said, no, we can use that money for the trip to United States. We need it actually. And Archie said, oh, okay, cool, if you could do that. So I contacted him about that, right? And he was just like really jerking me around. You know, I spent like a whole week of my time just kind of going back and forth with Nico. You know, he said, okay, send the invoice. And then he asked me to change the invoice. And then he asked me to change it again. And, you know, it's like a whole week. And it's hard for me because, like, I tried, I'm doing my YouTube. And then I'm also going back and forth, you know, with this guy. And he's just like, you know, it's just, and he just was really angry at me, and he wouldn't say why. And it's just, anyways, it's just, you know, it's the whole thing. I just
Well,
want
that's
to.
unprofessional, then, isn't it?
He should just
Not
say,
on your side.
okay, I changed my mind. You know, I changed my mind. I don't want sponsorship. But why is he telling me, oh, just change this, modify this, give me, instead of PayPal, give me a bank account? And after we did all that, he still does not say, because otherwise I would just go and get a different sponsor. You know, I wasted a whole week, whereas I could have spent that week contacting other people. You know, it's just kind of annoying and disappointing. David H. Tim, you didn't change. You're a good guy. Your associates changed. Not everyone can get on with them and don't need to. It's all good.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really
Don't
interesting.
let them change your mind. Don't let them get into your mind.
Yeah. Guys, tomorrow we're going to talk about Grand Seikos. Or maybe later today. I really want to see all these new Grand Seikos. This looks freaking fantastic. I'm also, I have to contact my IWC guy. He said he's gonna give us a tour, like inside IWC. We can take a look at all the IWC watches, and I want to do that as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's show. Huge kudos to Paul for coming on and, you know, making it ratings gold. But this whole thing, this whole drama, it just really grinds me down. It just wears on me psychologically, you know? It just causes me so much psychological strain that I need a break from this. Let's talk about watches. Guys, if you have any tips on which watches you want to talk about, please email me, hello@timwright.com. Give me some topics, give me some ideas. I love you all, and I'll see you. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to go pick up the roommate from the airport. I'm going to live stream it. You know, we're going to see you. I miss my wife, guys. I miss my wife.
Good night, panel. Thanks for having us on.
Flowers.
Love you all. Thank you, OC, Faris. Faris, I love you, man. I would never kick you. Even when you're drunk, I would not kick you. I love you, man. VA,
well, I've seen you drunk
getting
even
out of
3
that
times
dungeon, and Eddie.
over, okay?
Good luck on the test, Eddie. You're doing great.
See you later.
Take care, guys.